Hello, chat members. Welcome. The song's still going? Yeah, it's still going a little bit. That's fine. That's fine. Hello, chat members. Welcome to the stream. We've got another banger for you. This one won't go too long. We got Halo later today. There is a Halo night happening over on the server. But for a little bit, I thought we'd clear out some of the trashy bookmarks that I have. Some things that I have saved here. Things that look pretty promising. Suggestions people have leveled in my direction and things like that. The trash man cometh. Tamatoa Gaming Dad drew fetish art of his underage friend. Oh. Well, hello to you too. That's such a nice way to greet me. Hello. What a... Honey, I'm home! Tamatoa Gaming Dad drew fan art of his own... Okay, well, alright. Where do I don't know, what do you want me to... I mean... I don't know what I can do with that, necessarily. I don't think I want to show the fan art or anything, so... I don't know, but that's interesting. I've certainly heard some things, but welcome. We're getting into it here. By the way, shoutouts to the terrible new YouTube layout. They've changed things again. It sucks again. The new reason it sucks. This is also, by the way, who we're going to be looking at first here, in a minute or two. You know, Critical Guy, from Critical Guy to Realization Man 09. And he has a video here called Girls I Would Love to Make My Wife Part 2. The third girl is under 18, so please don't judge me too harshly, late and bye. But look at this new... So we used to have like a proper banner thing up here, but now it's just like this awkward little like rectangle that's just like here. And also if you go to my channel here, hang on. If you go over to like... Oh, for God's sakes. They moved the button for going to my... They moved the fucking button. This sucks. This sucks so much cock. They used to have a button. You clicked on the little avatar up here, and then it would drop down, and then you click on your channel. Well, now your channel is over under you. Over here. Here's your you. But anyways, yeah, no, they changed things. It, you know, once again, looks bad. It usually looks bad. Literally Sonic Sega Gamer. I don't think it is. Is it? I mean, is it? It could be. There's every chance that it could be Sonic and Sega Gamer, really. Search up wife. No, I don't think it is. It's a different guy. I think this dude's black, actually. But, anyways. Yeah, part 2 is the one we're supposed to watch here, but they're both a half an hour, so I'm sure both of them are bangers. This is from 9 years ago, so let's get jiggy with it.
Hey, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I had to take a very important call on one of my friend's things, but there's a third friend I had all the way on Cali. He actually texted
Maybe he's not black. I don't know. He might be a light-skinned gentleman. I don't
me
know.
about some shit. I don't know what it was, but
It's a user interface disaster. Oh god. Oh god. Why did they change things like that though? That work perfectly fine. I know we're the fucking. You know, I swear there's a psychology to it, right? There has to be a psychology to it. Where it's the same thing with, like, they don't just randomly decide at Walmart that now the fucking consumers have to run through a little maze like rats. They don't randomly come to that conclusion at the checkout line. They have some, like, weirdo, like fucking psychologist that comes along and they're like, well, it'll decrease morale slightly a little bit faster if we do it this way, and they won't know it's happening and they'll buy more or something. I don't know. I don't know what slightly changing the user interface of YouTube does in that regard, but it's like, I don't know. It's just meant to fucking knock us off our toes. We can. It's keeping us without knowing. We don't know what's coming next. We don't know. The truth is out there. God damn it! They're trying to fucking put microchips in our brains, etc. Anyways, let's watch the video.
I'm not gonna really give into too much detail, whatever. But since he's kind of a movie fan like I am, you know, I'll give him credit where credit is due.
He's talking about, I guess, a friend texted him or something. This is a great setup. We have, I don't even know, this is his laptop, I suppose. propped up on an American Eagle shoebox, which is on like an end table here. Really good decorations here. I like the, you know, some people have posters, paintings, you know, art, whatever kind of framed artwork. He has a clipped up piece of band art, like a promotional photo for like They Might Be Giants or some shit up here. I don't know what band it is. I mean, I always just assume it's the Wiggles. He has a promotional photo for the Wiggles up here, just like stapled to his fucking closet. That's, you know, why would you need to put it anywhere else? That's a fine location.
This is from California. It's not this other dude I'm real cool with. His name's Blaze, a movie fan. I know he's a huge movie fan.
This was movie fans, a huge movie fans. It's a distraction from Sniper Wolf. What, that they slightly changed their interface? I mean, shit, I don't know, dog. Maybe. I guess maybe.
But he told me out in LA because he lives out in Cali. One of my friends he actually told me on my iPhone right here, on one of my friend's iPhone, because this is my iPhone. I got Samsung Galaxy S3 instead of S4.
This guy sounds like he's Buff Carell, but just talking. Just like, this was on iPhone, this was on Samsung Galaxy, this was on. I only hope he starts singing Shadow World. Because
I really don't like iPhones. These things are a piece of shit. And I just used it because my other one died a little bit earlier, so I had to charge my phone too. But I will tell you this. There's this new thing called 4D or something like that out in Los Angeles. It's like $25 just to get in those things. Plus, with snacks that you have to buy, it's like $35-$40 altogether if you buy a big giant. Okay. This is a 30-minute video there, Jeffro. When are we getting into this? Okay, so lady number one here, whoever this is, I'm sure he talks about her. I don't know. We're 7 minutes in. We're like, it's like nearly 10 minutes in before we change the picture here, and there's like an anime. It looks like there's an anime girl. I think that's Miley Cyrus. Oh, okay. About to the point where I really wish my parents were fucking dead. I always love jumping around in these videos. You just get to, why does he wish his parents are dead? I don't know. I guess we'll find out. Two-Face when it came to like Sunday school and be, oh, you gotta listen to this. You can't listen to that. You can't watch this music. You can't listen to this music. You can't watch this TV. You can't watch this movie, you know. Oh, his parents were strict, I see. So you put the old Enver Gortash mind spell on him. I just got to that house in BG3. So many fucking goddamn times. I'm not gonna get emotional about it, but well, your parents tried to sell you to a powerful warlock. Well, cry more. It pissed me the fuck off to the point where I really wish my parents were fucking dead. Yeah. I really wish they would have fucking hit by a goddamn car or fucking got murdered in cold blood or some shit. Man, you know, it's a good video. You know it when you just jump to a random part of the video and he's talking about things that, were his parents murdered at any point, then he would have instantly been the main suspect. It's actually a shame for him to talk that openly and brazenly about them being murdered. It's like, that's a real danger, because if they were murdered and it wasn't him, well, good luck ever fucking convincing anybody that it wasn't you at this point. Like, no, officer, it was the pumpkin ghost that killed my parents. It wasn't me who has, like, proof on fucking video of me saying I wish they were murdered in cold blood. Oh, man. That's just inconsiderate. It pissed me off to a point where my blood fucking boiled. And wish that God would fucking... Somebody says this guy has become deranged. Brother, this has just become... we just started this video. This became a thing the moment it became deranged. That or some shit, you know? It came to that fucking bad, you know? It came out to that... pretty much close of a hatred that I have for my family at that time, because they were so strict in religion. But then there were other times where I'm glad they were alive and to take care of me and give me all this old school stuff like Super Nintendo, old school GameCube, the old school Xbox, the old school PS1 and 2. You know, they bought me a lot of these things because I wasn't working. My parents bought me a lot of things and they were nice and everything, but you know, they're kind of pieces of shit though. I wish that they got murdered. At that time I was a child. Obviously there's no such thing as child labor anymore, so I couldn't work for big money. I had to depend on them to give me allowance and shit. That's all it's about. So anyways, on to the next person on my list of women I wish were my wife. I feel like we might have gotten slightly off topic here, just a tiny bit. I want to say 18 or 19 when I had my first job.
maybe 16, because I had this training job a long time ago, which I'm not going to say what it was. It was a very embarrassing job. I'm never going to do that shit again. I will say it was a shitty retail job, but that's it. Yes and no, it wasn't like a fast food thing like McDonald's or Burger King, none of that shit. I will never, ever in my life, ever work at a fucking fast food restaurant. Ever. I heard stories.
My man has got some standards, you know, no matter what it comes to. Why does this remind me so much of the video of the guy complaining about homeless people? It's this, I don't know, there's some, because it's an older video, it's just some guy with a really low budget setup, like ranting into a camera and saying some very strange out-of-pocket things about murder and just things that are like a real look into him in some ways and his spiritual side. I don't even know what that means, but yeah, I don't know. This reminds me of that. It's like, wow, you really willingly said a lot of this stuff on camera. How about
I
that?
heard nightmares from my fucking nightmares come to life from my friends that used to actually work at fast food places. They hated it with a fucking passion. I think the longest lasted like 4 months, 2 months and 4 months for both of my old school real life friends back in the day. I'm gonna get my sip of my drink because I still have it right here.
You want to get back on subject there, man?
Yeah, but other than that, shit, man. Yeah, it did get pretty bad. You know, when I went to Sunday school and I see my friends, you know, it was a passion. I did love God, and, you know, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
God is here
And she
now?
reminded me a lot of a big sister at that time. 'Cause she was
Oh.
about 17, maybe 18 when I was like...
Does
9.
anybody know who this fucking woman is? Or possibly teenager or whatever, big sister lady that he's... Is it like Mandy Moore? I don't know. This is like some 9 years ago, potentially celebrity. Or maybe even longer ago, because he says this was like when he was a kid. I can't tell who that is.
10 years old at that time, so she was old enough to be my older sister. Maybe not my mother, but my older sister, you know? But like a big, beautiful older sister I would love to marry one day, even though that shit is inside, but she's not...
You know, just a platonic, just cute, in a platonic way. Like a little sister, you know? Like a little sister I would plow. Just plow, you know? In a platonic way.
Not my sister, obviously. Maybe in spirit she might be, but not physically. And this is the reason why I would love to have this woman as a wife. And besides
Or a sister or whatever, you know, either or, really.
spirituality, the one last thing, she's very funny and witty with some of her lines and her lyrics and everything. She's really cute, adorable.
Lyrics?
Amazing, really beautiful smile, cute dimples and everything, you know.
Oh, there's dimples.
Beautiful, successful Latina American woman, for sure, Salvadorian chick. And this is why I would have loved to, like, in my future life, have a beautiful, amazing wife like this in my life one day, you know? And all three of them are from Texas. And the second one, it might be a little bit controversial or a shocker. I'll say that. Not this one. I'll talk about her next time.
You got, like, anime girl... So this isn't, like, a top 10 list. He's just kind of going through this list. You know, I noticed that it isn't top 10 girls who should be, or like, you know, top 10 hottest Sonic females or whatever. It's just, this seems to be a completely unsorted, unorganized list of just, like, various pictures in a folder of women that he likes, or girls, or cartoon characters, or whatever. And he's just kind of vamping, you know. He's letting his charisma carry it away, you know. It's just the picture sets him off, and he just charts his own fucking course, you know. The steamship of commentary. That's what we're following here. It doesn't matter what his format is. He's just so entertaining that, you know, whatever he could talk about paint drying, and it could be really entertaining. Somehow turn into him killing nuns or something.
Hold on. That's Daisy Velasquez. Alright, this one right here, if you could see it, it's kind of a cartoon character. I know she's not real, but this one right here is actually the real one right here.
Uh-oh.
This girl's name, and I'm probably going to get a lot of fucking bullshit from this. That's why I'm going to have to disable the comments.
Oh, she looks pretty young. There's a pony there. That's not good. There's a pony there.
Before I get into this, let me just tell you people right now, I'm not a fucking rapist. I'm not a child molester. I'm not a fucking pedophile. None of
No,
that bullshit,
before,
right?
you know...
I'm just using this as an example, alright?
What example? What do you mean? I'm not any of those things. Nobody said rapist, by the way. I don't think anybody said that. Definitely those other things you mentioned, but maybe not rapist, but now you've said it, so... Well, at least thank God he established that that's not the case. It's a little weird that that was the first thing that came to mind, but what does he mean by example? This is just an example of one of the many 13-year-olds he wants to fuck, or something?
That's all I'm fucking doing, okay?
Okay.
Let's just be clear about that right the fuck now, okay?
I'll be clear.
Now that we got that straightened out of the way, and I'm not talking to my subscribers, not yelling at you guys support me no matter what, you guys are awesome, and my main viewers, I'm talking to the people that are not subscribed to me, the troll little fucking cunts out there.
Oh.
Not you guys are awesome, alright?
Those
The other
fucking
half are
users.
fucking dicks. They're gonna be, oh, controversy, you're gonna go to fucking prison for that shit, you know. Fuck off, okay? Fuck the hell off, burn off, eat a dick, die. Do all that fucking bullshit.
Wow.
Burn in purgatory permanently.
Purgatory?
You're not worth shit worth living. Just go fucking hang.
Whoa. I've never heard anybody say burn in purgatory, but...
Purgatory permanently. You're not worth shit worth living. Just go fucking hang yourself. Seriously. But
Just go kill yourself in the game. That's what it's all about. It's Elden Ring, man. Go kill yourself in the game.
yeah, seriously. Now that we got that out the way.
Yeah, okay, fine. We had him right in the middle because there was a guy we were looking at on TikTok who looked basically like Sangi if he had a chin. Like the lips were identical. It was wild, but yeah, there he is. And yeah, for good measure, we'll just do one of these two. No, not that one. This, yeah. Do one of these. That's fine. That's fine. Just a little, you know. It's like the Ornstein and Smo of sex offenders.
Alright, breathe in, breathe out. Alright, that took a little bit of a toll on me.
If your eyes stop, pull a weave out!
Can't even drink right. The fucking water's going through my shirt. Thank God I got this drink right here. Sorry.
Can you please elaborate on the fucking 10-year-old on your screen right now, though, man? I don't care about the water. Please continue talking.
Earlier, purified drinking water. Wow, beautiful. Yeah, sorry I had to shout there for a minute, but yeah, going into this subject, this girl's name, she's really cute, beautiful, adorable, amazing. Unfortunately,
what's her name?
Well, I will get to the point there in a second.
Unfortunately,
her name is Anastasia Constance Snyder. That's what her name is, Anastasia Constance Snyder. And this girl, the reason why I would love to marry this girl, and somebody like this girl, obviously not her exactly, but I mean that'd be cool if it was her, but I doubt it.
What the fuck was that? Did it just
like this girl, obviously not her exactly, but I mean that'd be cool if it was.
Did it like sped up for a second? That was weird. Anastasia Constance Snyder. I've never heard that name. This isn't even... It's not... Somebody says she looks like Hermione. It's not even... Because, like, I don't know, that's just such a common... I don't know, that's like an archetype of a character, like nerdy girl with, like, you know, curly hair or whatever. You could maybe say that, but this is like... I've never heard of whoever this is. This is like a real strange person for him to be... I don't know. I don't know where he got this one. Which, like, kids' cartoon was he watching that had her on it? That I don't know. What?
But I doubt it. You know, I'd have to literally change my life. I would never have to swear again. Never.
Excuse me? Oh.
Somebody like this girl.
Somebody like her, right.
Not her.
Not
exactly,
her.
But
well, what do you mean like her in the sense that she's, like... I'm assuming not like her age, but maybe mentally developed like a... What are you thinking? Mentally or physically developed like a child? Which one do you mean, like her? What exactly do you mean by that? Because I feel like you can only take it one or two, or both ways, I guess. None of those are better than just saying that it's just this girl.
I mean, that'd be cool if it was her, but I doubt it.
It'd be cool if it was, though, I mean...
You know, I'd have to literally change my life. I would never have to swear again, never have to play violent stuff again, never have to watch rated R movies again. I would have to do a complete 360 if I really do want to marry this girl. When she gets older, too, which brings me to my next point. This girl, Anastasia Constance Snyder, which is, ironically enough, her father actually did Jiminy Cricket's voice from Disney. in the.
What? Okay. Hang on. Okay. Constance. We gotta put the name Constance in there. Am I not spelling it correctly? Is it Schneider? I don't... Maybe I'm spelling Anastasia wrong. I don't know. Maybe it's one of those things where there's like a Y in the name or something. I don't know. But whoever she is apparently not... She's apparently not... With a name that's that, like, distinct, you'd think that Google would at least go, oh, you must mean this person, if she was like... I don't know. This is a very, very... Again, this is like a very obscure person for him to... Let alone the fact that she's, like, a child. This is like him crushing on, like, some lady on Pawn Stars or something. It's like, really? That's a strange choice, my man, but, you know, obviously it's a little worse. Why is there a pony there? I don't know, maybe she's involved in the Pony Show.
Pinocchio movie, if any people remember that. All my Disney fanboys and fangirls, you probably know that movie better than I do. For Pinocchio, the original one, like the 1960s, 70s, early 80s one. I don't know. This is the thing. I will tell you this, he's a really good actor, voice actor. He did a lot of other cartoon voices later on in the early 80s.
Yeah, no, you're right. Oh yeah, you can't see. Hang on, you're right. Jiminy Cricket VA. Oh, Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Right. Yeah, that's the one, right? It's Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Okay, cause I want to find like what this was that he like, what it probably was like that he would have found this girl from, like what show maybe he'll just say. I don't know. Even like looking up like Jiminy Cricket voice actor, I'm not even getting the person. It's like Cliff Edwards, Dickie Jones, Walter Catlett. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he'll say. It doesn't really matter. I'm just like fascinated. Like which specific like Disney Channel show were you watching where like you just the new waifu just dropped for you? I don't know, but that's fine.
And then the 90s after that, I think early 2000s as well. She comes from a very, I'm not sure if it's a strict or loose Christian background, but she comes from a very religious background and everything, but she's really cool with it. She's not a Bible thumper or anything, but besides the outsideness of her beauty, a really beautiful natural beauty that she has.
The beauty.
Has beautiful long hair, pretty eyes, and what else? Cute, decent legs, I guess.
The legs, the decent, they're they're cute, they're decent, they're decent. For like a 10-year-old or whatever, they're mad decent, Oh boy, it's at this point in time that I'm wishing that I had put that I had already put the as a sex offender, I'm confused on the soundboard. But I guess we'll just have to settle for
what you saw was cringe.
That's fine.
As an example, I'm not really into her like that. Let's peek that.
No, I'm not like that. I mean, those legs they're a little mid. Like, let's get real here. Not like that. Come on.
Clear, okay? Despite all this amazing beauty, she has that aura, she has that beautiful presence when everyone walks in the room.
Well, he really keeps trying to be like, no, it's not weird or anything.
Anyways, the effervescent beauty that she radiates with every step she takes, every breath she makes in her preschool.
Like, I don't know, man. It's not helping.
A lot of her commenters and people that are subscribed to her, and I'm not subscribed to her over here, I'm subscribed to her on my other channel, Nintendo 232011, because
I'm subscribed to her on my other channel. Oh no, is he one of those then too? So she's like a social media person. She's like a YouTuber, I guess. And he's oh no.
As I said before, the reason that makes her pretty damn famous on the internet is because Ink Rose is actually her username, but her real name is Anastasia Constance Snyder.
Why do you know? Okay, hang on. I thought she was like a Disney Channel star or something because she has the 3 names, and I'm like, okay, she's like one of those celebrity children that all have 3 names. But no, it appears that her actual name is like her YouTube username or whatever is not even that. And it's in fact that he, I guess, is just like outing her fucking full entire name. It's Ink Rose. I think, oh no, oh, she's still around. Oh, I hope she's okay. She appears to be some kind of a furry individual, I guess, maybe. I don't know, she makes games. Yeah, she's a game dev. I think she sells games and stuff. Sure hope she didn't have to deal with much of this guy. Giving out her full legal name and who her father is and all that cool stuff. Because the way he introduced this person, I'm like, oh, okay, she must have been like on a fucking Disney Channel show or something. No, it's actually it's a lot worse even than that, because you'd think that it was like that was the name that she was credited with. No, he's just been saying her full, it's like if somebody made a video about Jack's film situation and just outright said his full name and Sniper Wolf's full name the whole video. And then halfway through they're like, actually their names on YouTube are, and it's like, oh, well, you could have just led with that. But also we know who her father is and everything. Wow, I feel unclean now. Thanks, pal. Yeah, somebody earlier said, does this make us accomplices? I think it kind of does now, I think, a little bit. That's not good.
What makes her amazing is she's like one of the Pegasisters from My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. I know I don't talk about a lot of brony Pegasus.
Oh, she's a Pegasister. So she was on the Pony Show. That's why there's a pony there, I guess. So she must have been on the Pony Show. And maybe that's why he's into her. Because he's just such a brony that he had to be into the little girl, I guess.
Sister stuff here very much. It's extremely rare if I do. It's mostly on my Nintendo Free 2011 channel when I talk about that stuff. I'm not really over here. She's really big in My Little Pony. She's a huge Pokemon fan. She's a big anime fan.
Listen, there's nothing wrong. All joking aside, if you want to be a grown-up and you want to watch especially, let's call a spade here. If you're female and you want to watch My Little Pony, and you're a grown-up or whatever, that's fine. Anime, sure, whatever, all the things he mentioned. Here's the thing, though. Common denominator with a lot of those things, if not all of them, is that they're also enjoyed by children. So when he's like, oh, I just really want to find a girl like her, it's like, I think I get what he means, like her interests or something, but it's not helping that, again, the things that you're mentioning are all also things that kids like. So it's not as if you're like, oh, I want to find a girl like her, she's really into Shakespeare and fucking, like translating Cicero or whatever. No, he wants Lay Epic Nerd GF or whatever. And it's just funny as he's like, no, not her specifically, but somebody who's into all of these childlike things like My Little Pony and fucking Pokemon. And, I got what you're saying. It's not helping, though. It's not helping.
Real big Blu-ray DVD fan. And the last but not least, I think she was big into Game of Thrones, which is weird enough, but it's all good. She has this presence, this aura that's very strong, beautiful, amazing about her. Her laughter is really cute, it's adorable. She does a lot of voice acting, by the way. I really love girls that do that voice acting thing. She knows how to do a lot of the My Little Pony characters on there very well. She knows how to do a lot of...
Okay, so yeah, Multi-Fandom Fangirl says she was just in the community, never cameoed in the show as a VA or anything. Okay, I thought she was... He was implying that she was, like, playing a Pegasister or something, which I think are, like, the little kid ponies or whatever. I think that's one of them. Oh, no, Pegasister is just the name of, like, a... Right, no, I'm thinking of a different... I'm thinking of the little munchkin ponies that show up, that people were really into for a little bit. Pegasister is just the female name for brony. Which I don't think you can call just a child female who watches My Little Pony a Pegasister necessarily. That's like I mean, I guess it's more that they're, I mean, because I think that that's like you're an adult fan of it specifically. Like, you can't, I don't know. I feel like that's implied with the name. Maybe not, but, yeah.
Anime manga girls and English dub very well.
Oh,
Very
the fluffy ponies? Right. That's what I mean. Right. No, it's not the Cutie Mark Crusaders. It's the fluffy ponies. That's who I meant. One of them is named Cupcakes, I believe.
multi-talented, very multitask skilled. So she's more than a pretty face. She actually has a lot of amazing talents in her life, and God definitely blessed her to like have a really amazing kids and like to have.
Oh man, to have amazing kids and everything. You're already talking about how she's well suited for breeding and oh dear. Oh, this does not get better. This just does not get better. I don't remember who recommended this video, but it was a chat member recently who I guess found it, and yeah, that's a good recommendation.
Have a really amazing, beautiful child like this, and unfortunately brings me to my next point. Sadly, this girl is underage. She's like 16 years old, and I know
She's 16, huh? Okay, well, she looks a lot younger in this tiny JPEG, but that's still not good. What is sadly, she's very underrated. There's not enough other weird men like me out there who are able to give her her tans. She deserves her tans. Give her tans when they are due.
me coming from something that's way past 18. I know that, which I'm already considered an adult, obviously.
Yeah, no, we actually are into the sadly she's underage. That is actually, I think, what he's getting at here. So people in chat are, I think you're joking about that, but no, I think that's actually what. It's real shame, man. Yeah, for everybody involved, really.
That's. I know a lot of people would shun me down in society, saying, "Oh, that's rapist. You're an old fucking perverted fat faggot. You're a fucking bitch. You're a rapist, pedophile. You're a predator." You know. First off, I don't see her like that sexually at all. I just see her beautifully as.
You don't see her sexually. You just want to marry her. You're talking about her eventually having kids, and you're talking about her legs. So, but I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like, I guess we just have to take your word for it that you can be trusted. I guess it's all. Oh, he says that it's all above board. So I don't know. I guess we reacted a little harshly, chat members. He says that it's fine. So everybody pack it up and go home.
Naturally, and that's it. I've never once thought in my life of, having sexual thoughts about this underage girl. Never. That is
never. Not once. Not a single time.
has never crossed my mind. Let's
Never.
Here. Right? Fucking now.
Okay, well, you slamming your fist into your hand and saying fucking at this moment in time could probably be taken out of context, actually. I'm just letting you know that. With the image of the girl next to you, just like fucking, just to make a gif of that. Nobody do that. That would be wrong. But yeah, no, but it's just that you said a bunch of other things in the video that you do stand by, apparently, that were all already bad enough. So it doesn't really, I don't know, that you can say that all you want, but it doesn't really help now.
Okay? Sorry I had to say that more than 5 times. Let's just clear that shit out the way, because I'm not none of those fucking things. Because every once a week, I'll still take care of my nieces and shit and my nephews. And not once if I never.
You never see it come back.
Why do they always have why do they always have nieces and nephews? God damn it. Why do they always... No, don't worry, I'm not a danger, because you see, every week I'm with my nieces and nephews. So therefore, it's fine. Oh, boy.
Never fucking hurt them like that, or no way.
Oh, boy.
I never disrespected them. I never touched them in no fuck up, inappropriate bullshit type of way.
Just, Fine. fine.
I've never did any of that. And I'm fucking damn well being truthful when I say that. You know, and they're like 11, 12 years old, and I always take care of them like if they...
God damn it. No, wait, no. Hang on. Wait, no, hang on. No, it's fine, because you see, now... Continue.
Or my son or my daughter or something, if I would have in the future every once a week when I'm done working and shit, you know, just to make a little extra cash. Because sometimes my uncle will give me $20, $30 or something like that just for taking care of him, which is cool, you know. Because I know he's got like a 18, 19-hour fucking job and he has to do double jobs, so that's why.
Well, you know, another thing I want to point out is that as he starts talking about his family members and such, we need to recall that, like, 8 minutes ago or whatever, when we jumped ahead to a random spot, we happened to jump into a part where he was detailing how he wished that his parents were cold-blooded murdered. Were murdered in cold blood, or maybe hit by a car or something because they were a little too strict with him. Or something. So there's just, it's like there's already something bad associated with family life, and something bad associated with young people around him. And so both together is not really a good thing. It's just not a good combination.
Sometimes I got to cover for him to take care of his kids, which is my niece and nephew, you know? But yeah, other than that, yes, now that we got all that out the way, let's talk about how awesome as hell this girl is. She's really amazing.
Anyway, now we got all that out of the way, let's talk about how I definitely don't want to have sex with her. But she's really great, and, you know, I would love to marry her, not have sex, but, you know, marry, you know, legs are only kind of mid, I'm not gonna, come on now, hey, come on. Not gonna stick my little neggy in that.
Drawing artist, I think she sings a couple times too. She's very, very passionate about what she does. She really loves her family, she loves her little sister. She loves being a big sister to her younger sister, I think her name was Zoe. Another really awesome...
Oh my god, he knows the family names. This is disgusting. This is like watching... This is like the fucking guy from Perfect Blue made a goddamn YouTube channel. Just like, oh, she's so great and she's my favorite member of the group and one of these days she's gonna love me.
Awesome attribute that she has is like this pureness, the way that she just walks in a room, or just like literally she goes to any of the conventions or the brony cons, pony cons, comic cons or whatever that they do once a year, and I think she lives out in Galveston, Texas or something.
Jesus fucking Christ, he knows where she lives. This only gets worse. He knows her full name, her father, her sister, where she lives, what she's into. Oh god, this is not getting better.
They're like in California, it's one of those two in Cali. So yeah, she's a really awesome, down-to-earth person. She's very sweet, very genuine. From what I've seen through her videos, because I've never personally met her and shit. And maybe if I went to one of the conventions, if I saw her there...
I've never personally spoken to her. I have hidden in her bushes and on her balcony and in her wardrobe and under her bed several times, but we've never actually spoken face to face. I have whispered sweet nothings into her ear as she was asleep, but that doesn't really count as a regular traditional meeting, so... Yeah, technically I would say we haven't met. I've never met her.
Fucking cool, you know? All I would
She's
ask
just so
is for an
fucking
autograph,
cool.
and that's it. I'm done, you know? And I'd tell her she's a very...
All I would ask for is an autograph, and then I would pull a Bart Simpson and never wash my hand again, man.
Beautiful, attractive young woman, and keep up the good work, and hopefully you find a really good husband out there if you want to. And then I'll tell her that. I'm done, you know? You know, I spoke my piece. I said what I had to say.
Oh, you said quite a lot. That's fine. That's quite all right. Who's the next one on the list? Is it? Watch it just be like someone completely. It's like Jessica Alba or something. Just like, oh, all right, I guess. Oh, okay.
I will go out from Texas all the way out here to Vegas again and do it all over again if I had to, you know. But yeah, this is the type of respect I have for women. This
is the type of respect I have for women. You know, that's a really good we need to acknowledge the subtle beauty of that quote, because a lot is said in that quote. That quote's doing heavy lifting there. This is how he respects women. It sure is, isn't it? It sure says a lot about how you respect them. Yeah, it says so much in so few words.
Extremely fucking hard to find young, polite, beautiful, awesome little girls like this in these day and age, especially with
Fuck it. It's one of those. You know, maybe he's not talking about for romantic prospects, he just means like, oh, it's nice to see a well-mannered youth who's kind and... I don't know, but... I don't know, man.
you know? But yeah, this is the type of respect I have for women. It is extremely fucking hard to find young, polite, beautiful, awesome little girls like this.
Alright, well... I'll be right back. Give me just a second. Let me just, No, you know what? It's fine. I was gonna get up for a second. Maybe I'll do that in a little bit. It's fine. We're just gonna go with it. It's fine. I just thought that I would, play a little song to accompany the video here, and, I thought that might work, so, let me just...
All over now if I had to, you know? But yeah, this is the type of respect I have for women. It is extremely fucking hard to find young, polite, beautiful, awesome little girls like this in these day and age, especially with teenage women, teenage girls, or even 20-something-year-olds, like in my age group. It is very fucking hard to find women like this one. They're very
It's so hard.
Polite, courteous to others, have respect. You know, they're not a fucking... Like, a lot of these stupid-ass teenage women, even college women that are in their 20s or whatever, they act like fucking sluts and whores, and they let other people...
Fucking sluts and whores!
You know? I've been around the block. I see my friends do this shit. I've done it unfortunately times myself. Sadly, that's because I was...
Okay. So, as fun as as fun as that song is as a soundtrack to this video, we do need to hear what he's actually saying here, because I think it's getting bad again.
Nice and polite, courteous to others, have respect. You know, they're not a fucking... Like, a lot of these stupid-ass teenage women, even college women that are in their 20s or whatever, they act like fucking sluts and whores, and they let every dude fuck their pussy and everything all the time, you know? I've been around the block. I see my friends do this shit. I've done it, unfortunately, a few times.
Fucking sluts and whores! Fucking letting them in your private spaces! That's not allowed! God damn it! That's why this child is better than all of them! God!
So, sadly, that's because I was never in a relationship. I'll just bounce from chick to chick.
Oh, you weren't, were you? I can't, it's hard to believe. You seem like you're very knowledgeable on the subject.
Chick and fuck. That's kind of like how I was in college a lot, about 4 years ago. Or 3 years. So
This user is the woman respecter.
too long ago, you know? This is a real cool thing that makes Anastasia Constantinou very amazing, respectable, very, very passionate, well, in a good way with her drawing and her arts, you know, makes her focus on her activities more, makes her strive for a goal better. I think she wants to be a voice actress when she grows up more. Hopefully
Once she grows up more.
she gets into that goal, she obtains that career, because Hasbro or any other place like Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, if you still make cartoons, definitely
Come on, bro. You gotta hire her. There's a whole built-in audience of pedophiles waiting to do anything she's on board with. We're gonna sign us up, bro. You gotta pick her up on something. The TV show, maybe like a 1 hour, like one-man play or something. Like it's just her, you know, and we could just like watch her a little bit. Like you got a built-in market, bro. Hasbro, get on this.
hire this girl because she's
Give her tins.
one of an amazing, beautiful talent of voice acting. She can do a lot of different voices. She does like 2 guy voices, and the rest she does really cutesy, artsy voices. Even Funimation. If you're looking for like an anime hentai kind of girl, like
what do I do now? Do I just play everything on the soundboard and play the song Little Girls at the same time? I don't know. Fuck.
even Funimation. At Funimation, if you're looking for like an anime hentai kind of girl, like or
That
actually,
type of
no,
girl.
anime manga type of like
Yeah, you might wanna, change it to anime manga. She'll voice act a manga. That's better than what you said. It's still dumb, but for vastly different reasons.
like English dub translator to do the female voices, definitely hire this girl, Anastasia Snyder. You gotta hire her. She's freaking amazing, out of this world, drop dead gorgeous.
Why didn't he edit? Why did he make any of this video? You know, it gets down to that level of like, why didn't he edit this out? Well, I don't know. Most of the video is this, so like, just don't upload it. Really, it's been up for 9 years, and it only has 32 views, by the way, and 2 likes and 0 dislikes. So that's great. Yo, Shadow the Hedgehog retrospective. Hell yeah. 2 hours and 42 minutes. Definitely gonna watch that. Absolutely.
I know she's gonna find a good man one day. Hopefully he takes good care of her because
Yeah, this is from 9 years ago, from 2014, August 15th. Jesus fucking Christ, that is... Jesus Christ, it's been 9 years since Gamergate. Oh my god, that's like right around... Oh god, oh, none of us are getting younger. What's the one comment? LOL, P from Jenny Rich from 9 years ago. Yeah, I guess that's the one way you can really... Okay, yeah, that's probably the best reaction. Yeah.
obviously I'm not a teenager, so I can't be in love with her. None of that shit. I'm just using this as an example. All right. So yeah, this is why she'd be an amazing wife. And the third one is kind of going to be a little.
Susan is gone. Yes, Susan is gone. However, by the way, it's great that the album that the song Little Girls is on by Oingo Boingo is called Only a Lad. Yeah, that's good. It's a very fitting album name. For that song. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. Movie Bob is 42. That's true. Yeah, Susan is gone. I had to be reminded of what I was even looking at in chat. Susan is gone, however. Neil, please. I know your power pales infinitely compared to the majesty of Pamperchu and Sangi over here. Your head is so much smaller compared to them, but Neil Mohan, new CEO of YouTube, please, in your infinite wisdom, probably actually don't get rid of this video because it's gotten like 30 views and it's probably not hurting anybody. The guy himself is a nuisance, but I don't know, the video from 9 years ago, I think we can just keep that up for public. I think we could all stand to watch this and laugh at it. I think that's fine. So actually, Neil, don't worry about it. It's fine. Go away, Neil. Your services are not needed today. The police maybe, but not you. Not Neil. Jesus weeping. Do I still have Jesus wept on here? I do. Oh, it's too big now. Hang on. No. Come on. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, a little bit of that. A little bit of that always helps. Yeah. Little Jesus crying.
Funny because this is gonna be a little bit different. All right, now that we got
Next
that out
girl.
the way, this chick right here, which you already saw, this one right here, Miss Jamie.
Okay, so now we have the next girl. I don't even know who the first girl in this video was. This is part 2, by the way. The first part is the same length. It's also a half hour. But I don't even know who the first girl was. It was like some singer who he said was like Colombian or something from like a decade ago. He viewed her as a little sister that he wanted to plow in a platonic way or something. We then went on to a little girl, and now I don't know who this is, but this looks like the photos that they would use of someone after they've been murdered. Like, this looks like the photo of this girl that shows up on the news after he does whatever he does, basically.
She does like a couple Loot Crate unboxings. She's a YouTuber that's really big. She's about 6,000 or 600,000 to she's around 680,000 to 880,000 I think subscribers right now.
So somewhere between 600,000 and 880,000. Well, it's a pretty broad Net, I don't know. I'm not sure who this woman is, but I guess she's another one who should be alerted to the fact that this guy has all of her Facebook pictures.
This girl's on top of the world when it comes to a lot of Call of Duty and Grand Theft Auto and Battlefield games and stuff. She does a lot of first-person shooter games, and a lot of people know me as a gamer. I really don't give a shit about first-person shooter that much, but especially with Halo. Halo and Titanfall, they're just completely pieces of shit games for the Xbox. I'm sorry. But that's for like video game rant discussion.
Okay, well that's also dumb. I mean, I didn't think it would get a whole lot dumber than the little girl segment, but the Halo bashing, this guy is the Halo basher. I can't believe it. Also, I'm noticing that apparently when I hold down the mouse button, it like fast forwards the video. Is that new?
I'm
Listen,
not talking
look
about
at
that right now. So, this girl Jamie, her better known
Yeah,
as
you hold
Xmas
it down and it plays it at 2. That's new. I don't think that is as the thing that must be part of the new update shit.
Talking about that right now. So, this girl Jamie, or better known as Xmas Heart Attack. This girl, she's a lot more close to my age. I think she's about 21, 22, I think. So she's like 2, 3.
Okay, alright. Well, that's good. You maybe should have narrowed the list. It says a lot, though, that I'm still creeped out. Like, now that I know the level of depravity for the middle girl on the list, I'm like, okay, so even though this woman is, you know, apparently of age and everything, that's fine. You're still, like, this looks like a Facebook friend duck face, like, selfie. It doesn't look like something that's from her YouTube, necessarily. Maybe it is, I don't know. But I'm just saying, he knows that child's full fucking name and city and location and everything. And I feel very worried for this lady. I don't know.
Younger than I am. The thing is, if she would have been my wife, my ideal wife.
Yeah, she's closer in age, but he can see past that flaw. It's fine. No, sadly, she's closer in age, but it's
actually
fine.
talked about this about a month ago, since like the beginning. I think around June 1st, 2nd. If I wanted to do this video
What? I can't speak. Take the marbles out of your mouth, man.
for a long time, you know? This is probably me in July when this video gets uploaded Saturday, Sunday. Right after the 4th of July, too. So happy 4th of July if you're here in the United States. Everyone else with their own independent...
4th of July. This was posted on August 15th. How did it take you? You didn't even edit this. How did it take you this long to upload it? Took you over a month to upload this fucking video? What, did you really waffle on whether or not you shouldn't have? I think you arrived on the wrong answer, if that was the case.
country holidays. Happy 4th of whatever other country you're out there from. Like Happy Australia Day or Happy Canada Day. I think Canada Day's on Wednesday, I think. No, Tuesday of the...
You already passed Canada today, genius. Maybe he's saying... I think... Is he saying that July 4th is coming up? So it's actually more than that?
First. So that's cool. Happy... To my
Yeah,
Canadians out there,
first.
you know? What's up? They're cool. I'm subscribed to a couple Canadian people. I know, like...
Oh, thank you. We appreciate it. I don't know. There's something about this guy as like a... Happy Independence Day. I'm a God-fearing American man, proud to be an American. And then what the video's about, I don't know. There's just it would be funny no matter what country it was, to be completely fair with you. Like if it was Romania, we would all be making Romania jokes right now. But it's America, so it's cheeseburgers and rascal scooters. And just eating an entire block of cheese at a theme park in the hot Florida sun. That's that and stalking children. That's the vibe of the video. It's the sound of the summer. You know, get with the times.
That girl that does WatchMojo.com, I know she's Canadian. Rebecca. And then this other chick.
American Dad intro, yay!
Cheyenne, or Shay. A.K.A. the Haunted One. She does a lot of Pokemon Let's Plays and stuff like that. Nuzlocke. Check both those channels out. Put them down below. The WatchMojo.com, a lot of people know that one already, so I might not put that one down below. So yeah.
Alright, okay. Alright, I'm sure the rest of the video is fun. But we've been here for like an hour. This guy's funny. We had a good time. Funny and horrifying. That's the fucking name of the game right there. So thank you to From Critical Guy to Realization Man 09 is the name of him. He hasn't posted in 4 years. The whole channel looks like it could... Like, this is the rest of his channel, by the way. These are his thumbnails. He talks about super rant on Toon Critic Y2K with him. Guys, it's a user rant. And it has 15 views. Rant on Alex Jones, InfoWars. Late rant, oh my god, speaking of Gamergate, late rant on NBC classifies games as Antifa, talks down to gamer fans, super rant. Okay. That was from 5 years, yeah, when was this? It's like 2017? This is the one and only Criticism Guy 2009, aka Nintendo's Sony Freak 2011. AKA Nintendo Anime Man Geiji 360. So you're not really the one and only at that point, are you? So one and only these three aliases right here. Linking to Alpha Omega Sin. Oh, this video's from 2017, and that's still after the point when he was someone that would be regularly recommended to people. Another special, awesome, badass-looking video review. Am News Act. Long story short, enjoy, people. I don't even really care what he has to say here, but it's the channel itself that just... Yeah, these are some thumbnails. I can't imagine why more people didn't click on these. Super rant on the Paris attacks from bullshit ISIS! Shut up, crime! Yeah, this has the same feeling there. I'm sure we'll look at more of this guy at some point. Okay, but there is this one, though. Last official and final video update ever for this channel. Nice knowing you all, people. Goodbye. And I think Onision is in the bottom corner. I think Onision is on here. And there's like, is that Pyro? And what the fuck? And Trump, obviously.
Hey, yo, what's going on?
Wow, he looks like a Malteser. He looks like a Sontaran. Wow.
But once again, bros into my existence toxic models are friendly people are my this channel, Chris.
No, but legitimately, I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. We're approaching the like 700th anniversary or whatever of Doctor Who, and I'm sorry. Even the colors are the same. I'm sorry. Yeah, you get a little bit of this. You get a little bit of this. Like, I don't know. I'm just saying, the head is the same color, the outfit is the same color. The only thing the Sontaran is missing is the fucking Yankees hat or whatever that is. But, that's fine. That's fine.
2009 channel for the last time, of course. Hey, yo, what's going on with it? Once again, ladies and gentlemen, fanboys and fangirls.
What's up, it's me, Michael!
And, people of all ages. This is the one, the only, of course, Mr. Criticism Guy 2009, aka Nintendo Sony Free 2011. And of course, you guys are invested towards this channel.
Bro, I don't know what any of the, like... If I hadn't already read the description of the other video and saw what those names are that you're saying, then you're not saying that. It sounds like a single, very, very long word is what I'm getting from this. Anyways, that's this homeboy. Yeah, his name is Emmanuel Mendez. He links his Facebook here. That's this homeboy. He talked about Sword and Shield 4 years ago, and then he was Audi 5000. Hasn't been back since. Got Superman and the Justice League on his little profile picture, so you know that he's an individual who really okay, I'm trying to find what I'm clicking on next, what my next thing will be, and I'm like looking at stuff and I'm like, what the fuck? And I don't know, I was saying something, but now I'm looking at stuff about Grimace Shakes, and there's a short here called Sniff on Barbie, #shorts.
and there's a lot of Grimace Shake. This is a channel called Mr. Clowns do what they want. Mr. Video Clown. I was told to look at Mr. Video Clown. This might be, actually, maybe we'll save that. This looks more spooky. We'll save this for spooky. This seems to be a spooky. We're gonna get crunk with Meat Clown another time. That looks like a spooky video for spooky people. So we'll save that a little bit. We'll save the FNAF stuff that I have. Now, I think I mentioned, like, on the last stream. Well, there's two things, actually. I mentioned on the last stream there was a fucking puppet show from the Family International that I was recommended to look at. It's called, like, Waiting for Grandpa or something. So I forget the name of it. Something about Grandpa. Do I have it here? Life with Grandpa. I don't think we looked at it on that stream. And we also didn't look at the new Chris Chan video, which I said that I would look at, and then I forgot. As I was wrapping up the stream, I forgot to look at it. I will take a look here and see if it even looks like I give a shit. I may not give a shit. Yeah, I don't think I give a shit. No, I don't. He's got 3 or 4 more videos. Many, many minutes of new content. And, they're all this fucking thing where he reads, like, his fictional play with his Sonichus doing the nativity scene or whatever. And it's just awful, and it's unwatchable. So no, I categorically refuse to watch the rest of these. I do not care. You can see the fucking viewership drop off from part 1 to part 2, and then finally part 3. A lot of people are I think agreed with me. And then there's Stay Lively Tuned. I think Chris is gonna be doing. Is this the? Yo, is this a Sonic? Wait. He's. Oh my god, somebody made. It's Sonic World, or like Sonic GT, or one of those millions of Sonic fan games that are all the same. But they made him Sonichu. Oh my god. I've never even seen that before. I've never even seen that. No, it's not Generations. It's one of the, like, Blitz Sonic Ultra kind of fan games that are all basically the same. That are all, like completely unfinished, just engine proof of concepts, and nobody ever actually makes... And if they do make levels, they're all terrible. One of those. Sorry, I have a lot of opinions about 3D Sonic fan games. But yeah, I've played whichever one this is. I think it's Sonic World, which apparently has an absolutely horrible development team that's, like, really, really awful to... Somebody mentioned that in the comments at one point. I don't even remember what that was in reference to. But apparently the people that make this game are poopy. Anyways, yeah, I've never seen that there was a Sonichu mod to play as Sonichu. But yeah... Jesus, Christine, Weston, Chandler, Sonichu Prime, stream coming soon. I mean, this is better production values than I have.
Yep, we're doing this up, sampling up the big screen. That's just one sampling of what's coming up.
And he's got, like... I guess this is also a Sonichu character. Is this like Blue Heart Sonichu CPU goddess back here or something, maybe? And this is just regular Sonic. And I guess they're doing like a Sonic Tails and Knuckles kind of thing where there's 3 of them. I'm just amazed. Like, obviously he didn't make the Sonichu model, but someone sure did.
In future live streams. There's gonna be a lot more than just a little gameplay.
God is dead.
That's a victory for all scientists and shoes everywhere.
Oh my god, it's a custom sound for when he gets an S rank and he's saying, like, Sonichu line. I can't deal with this. Chris has just become the meme now, like, actually. He's like... He's embraced it in the way that, like, Tommy Wiseau has kind of embraced it. A little bit, where it's like, they're not fully in on the joke, but they're aware that it's better to pretend that they are in on the joke, generally, I think, or something like that, I don't know, but, yeah, a little of that, wow,
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned.
See you on the live stream.
The stream coming soon. Well, I guess coming next time. I like... That was... Returning live stream coming soon. And it's linking this Etsy store. Apparently the fucking Etsy store... How the adventure games nail Sonic level does it? Yes, I will watch that later. Thank you. Apparently the Etsy store is like run by some kind of fucking like some peons, some weens or something. Once again, too many requests on the fucking Etsy store. Last time we tried looking at it, it also said 429 too many requests. I don't know if that's just me or if that's a common thing, but I would imagine that his store is drawing some attention right now. Apparently it's not his, though. It's like some weens that run it. So it was fueling speculation about who exactly it is that's running Chris Chan's channel. And editing these videos for him and potentially even writing them to some extent. Yeah, no, I mean, whoever it is helping him with streaming and, like, green screening himself in front of footage of him playing a Sonichu modded Sonic World, or whatever it is. And so, yeah, that's big. That's huge. That's huge. Huge if true. Huge if true. I'll read a few super chats here. $20 from Brendan SRT. Hello, Claw. Currently Vegas bound. There's an I in there, so I have to assume it's said with like a Scottish accent. Vegas bound. Modern day audiences. Oh God. Have a good stream. Well, thank you. Have a good Vegas bound adventure. $5 from Victor Hugo Martinez. Today is the 19th anniversary of San Andreas.
Aw, shit. Here we go again.
Man, that's interesting. I hadn't thought about that. Yeah, it is. It has been, wow, 19 years. Jesus fucking Christ. Well, everybody get your hot coffee ready. I think Lucid Boar earlier in the start of the stream said he had coffee. I hope it's hot. I hope it's properly hot. $2 from Autistic Wolf. Thanks for another workday trash stream. Needed this. Well, I'm glad to provide. We'll end it a little early because I got Halo in a few hours, but thank you. $5 from Aurelius. Got paid today. Get ready for Aurelius super chats galore. Aurelius, eat your KFC. I'm sorry, because if I remember correctly, there was a fat little boy in the movie The Last Vampire on Earth who was like in charge of eating all of the family's KFC at their intimate KFC family dinner, with their fancy dinner, which was KFC. And Red Letter Media kept calling him Garbage Pail Kid. So every time I read the name Aurelius, I just think of... either that was his name, or that was like the name of the vampire. That was one of the names in that fucking movie. That's what I remember. But thank you. Thank you. Eat your KFC. $10 from Victor Hugo Martinez. I also got good news. I managed to drop 25 pounds of body weight in 4 months. I'm currently at 190, but I hope to safely shed more into 2024 until I reach the ideal weight for my age and height. Well, congratulations. That's very good to hear. I finally was able to shed the weight that I needed to comfortably wear my Opeth shirt that I got with a really nice design that was way too small for me, but I got it anyway. And once I did start wearing it, I realized it was for a woman. It's for a woman, but it's such a nice design that I just, you wear it under a shirt. It's fine. Then I put the weight back on again. So hopefully you don't do that. Take the weight off and then just try to make sure you maintain. You gotta, because that's the adjustment you make. You get used to dieting and whatever, exercising, whatever it is you're doing. And then you got to get to a point where you're like, oh, well, this is comfortable now. And then you have to find the balance, which is probably a pretty difficult thing, I would imagine. I don't know. I just fucking eat whatever. Yeah, glad to hear it. $10 from Joseph Sailor. Is it Sailor or Seller? Sailor, I think. Hey, Claw, glad to see you streaming. My GF and I both got COVID and have to miss a Joji concert we've been prepping for the last few months. Glad you're here to cheer us up. Well, I'm not going to be here all night. So you're not going to get to go all night long with the stream like you might have with Joji. But, you get some Joji fruits.
line up, you know, get in bed or whatever. You both got COVID, right? You can both like cuddle next to each other at least. You know, it couldn't be. It can't be so bad, right? It can't be so bad. Just try not to bleed through your eyes or anything, especially not on each other. That would not be. That'd be a bit of a drag. Yeah, no, I'm happy to. I'm happy to try and help people. It's always nice to do a midday stream. You know, I'm just like Herbie Hops, frankly. I'm helping out people in need in these trying times, you know. I'm breathing in this coronavirus air. Well, that's not true. I'm breathing in this marijuana air. And you know, and I don't even get any thanks for it. I mean, it's crazy. I'm a hero. I'm a hero, just like the DoorDash drivers out there. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. $5 from Moxie621. Glad to catch another live. Been binging your older streams during slow work days and make them fly by. Was watching the Shane one before joining. Oh, that was a while ago. Well, you know, it's a whole archive of shit. It's evergreen content. Shane was canceled a few years ago, but it's never not funny to look. It's because what was funny about the Shane situation, I think, was for me especially. Like, I had a good time with that stream because, you know, I never fucking watched Shane. Shane Dawson was one of those people that I specifically looked... I, for a long time, thought that YouTube was mostly full of garbage and idiots because of, like, Shane and Smosh and, like, Fred and, like, and maybe PewDiePie, too. And I was like, no, all of YouTube is for morons. It's all screaming idiots and morons. So I didn't even know anything that much about Shane. I just knew generally that I found him annoying. So to find out, like, years after the fact, because I also watched some of his, like, later stuff where he's, like, his quote-unquote documentaries or whatever, which are also kind of a little unbearable at this point in time. But, yeah, no, I'd watched some of those, and I was like, yeah, this is fine. But then to find out that, like, the reason he got popular was just, like, extraordinarily racist. And it's like, it's not that it's funny racism. It's not even, like, a little bit of poo and loo. It was just, like, it was just him, like, saying a stereotype. And it's like, yep, that's certainly what the stereotype is. Good job. You did it. You sure said it. Congratulations. And you were in blackface while you did it. It was just amazing. Like, wow, this was the most popular guy on YouTube. How about that? Wow. I had no idea. I had no idea that was what was going on YouTube when I wasn't watching Shane Dawson. That was quite a stream for me. I don't think I need to look at any more Shane Dawson in my life, but I do remember that. $10 from Wiggly Fungus. I was going to listen to some SCP stuff while I was working on some documents and bombs. Bomb-ass pussy. But real-world disturbing stuff can keep me better alert. Thanks for streaming. Well, if you want to talk about real-world disturbing stuff, we can talk about the fucking latest mass shooting. It's amazing that they're even, like, mentioning it on the news. I wake up and I hear there's, like, a mass shooting with 15 dead or something, and I'm like, oh, wow, they reported on this one. Wow, this one must have been special. Because I feel like there's at least one happening every day, you know, but that's not really the fun kind of disturbing real-life stuff, so I suppose we'll stick to the fun kind. We'll somebody in diapers, I don't know. It's still disturbing. It's not fun if you think about it too much, but it's, you know, it is disturbing, and it's a little lighter. Something else. That's pretty fucked though. $10 from Wiggly Fungus, once again. I find it funny that people say we need to bring back bullying with degenerates like this, but it seems to be a theme that a lot of these people come from families that act like hard asses. Well, I mean, I guess so, yeah. Families is one thing. Like, bullying people has led to, like, incel rage and shit, so there is that, you know. But families are also, that is a different thing sometimes from, like, a school setting or whatever. I don't know. I think it's... I say, like, jokingly sometimes, and sort of jokingly, to an extent I mean it, where it's like, yeah, like, I don't know, if people didn't bully me when I was a kid, then I would have still had that stupid haircut and never known that it was dumb, kind of thing. Like, that, you know, there's a lot of things that we can... Yes, bullying is not usually... It's like 90% of it that's bad, but I don't know, I think everybody, if they look hard enough, they can be like...
Yeah, I was a piece of shit. Chicken spaghetti with the boys, slick back hair, sloppy steaks. Yeah, I deserved a little bit of what I got. Yeah, you know, it's like I don't know. There's an element to that, but you're right. You're for true. A lot of people we do hear about like that one guy one up films where it's like, yeah, my family. There's cops here constantly, and it's like, well. I don't know. I guess whatever like bullying is happening for you is probably not helping really at all. I don't know. I guess it depends on the person. I guess. Let's see. 548. Sorry, from Exiled Postman. I'm curious what his definition of respecting women is. Does it involve his right hand and a sock? Well, it involves a sock full of oranges and him swinging it with his right hand. I think that's what it means. You fill the sock up with oranges and it doesn't leave a bruise, see? 508 from Exile Postman, he said, oh, hang on, speaking of beating women. Sorry. On the subject of real world disturbing stuff that's lighter than mass shootings. Speaking of beating women, I think I mentioned earlier on a stream or a podcast or something. I think it was Loud Equals Funny. We were talking about the new Spider-Man game, and we were talking about some of the other Spider-Man games. And I said I made a joke about the Xbox 360, PS3 Spider-Man 3 movie game, which I owned, and then I hated it, and I destroyed the disc. I was disgusted with it. It was an awful game. It was awful. I had it was a meltdown. It was a complete meltdown moment. But the game itself is just fucking garbage. But one of the early missions in Spider-Man 3 movie game, Spider-Man fucking has to stop a riot of women that are I don't know, it's like punk women at a fashion show or something, and he has to stop this riot, and it ostensibly is just a 5-minute segment of Peter Parker Spider-Man fucking beating up hundreds of women. And I joked that I'm sure Spider-Man 2 game will not have anything like that. Cut to me this morning playing Spider-Man 2 game and realizing just how much of both the main story gang of Kraven Hunters and the side cult of burning branding people, many of them are women. And I don't know, it's such a detailed game to see Peter Parker Spider-Man and Miles Morales Spider-Man just biffing some chick to the face and yeeting her across a rooftop. You know, it's the fidelity that only the PS5 can provide, really. I don't know, it was a little bit funny. 508 from Exile Postman. It sounds like he's about to say he wants to treat her right and show her a good time. Yeah, we got a bit of that. Yeah, the hammers of justice are unisex, that's true. A dub for gamers everywhere. True gamers, am I right? Alright, we're gonna cut off the super chats here. There's a few more. We'll continue in a little bit. I'm going to check out another thing on my list here. I think we'll do Life with Grandpa now, so if you're not familiar... The Family International was a cult from the 80s, I think the 70s, maybe into the 90s, I don't know, I think they still exist to some extent. Maybe just slap a big ol' allegedly on the screen for the duration of this segment. The Family International. They are perhaps more famous for the people on this stream for being responsible for the SOS tape that Red Letter Media looked at, that I looked at, as well as the sequel tape called, I think it's Waiting to Go or something like that, which is another weird cult music video about how the government is gonna put 666 barcodes on our foreheads or something. If you're not familiar, it's a whole intense rabbit hole, but the other thing about them that's that's super great is all of the child abuse. And I believe it was Joaquin Phoenix's brother, River Phoenix, who was like, I think he killed himself as a result of like being tormented by these. Their family was like raised in this. I think multiple celebrity people are part of this. So it's a whole thing. It's somewhat of an unpleasant thing, but don't you worry, because they have a puppet show here. They have a puppet show that's 2 hours long here. I guess maybe we'll do the one that's just a half hour. This is like a cut down version from UFO Cult VHS, which... What other videos do you have? That's a good channel name. Yo!
T-shirts to party supplies to keychains that sing Baby Cha-Cha's catchy ditty.
Hell
but
yeah.
what makes them so popular?
So cool. I can't dance that good.
Fucking dancing baby, dude. Hell yeah. Yeah, we'll just do this one that's like half an hour. There's another one here if we need more. More perverse puppetry from the Family International. Well, I don't know. Should we do... It says more. Was there another one on... I don't know. We'll do this one. It's fine. I can't dance that good.
Life with Grandpa, what can be more fun? Living where there's love for everyone. Learning lessons each and every day.
Okay, so right out the gate, they've gone for sort of a hyper-realistic style with the puppets. This ain't no Sesame Street. I guess to their credit, they're fairly good, lifelike human puppets. But in as much as they can be, they are still human style puppets, and by nature cannot really look all that convincing or realistic. Yeah, this is just horrifying. Namely, this lady and this child. This child looks like very dead inside. This lady looks close enough to real that it's kind of frightening. And then this guy's eyes. Well, he knows the Family International secrets. He knows not to go to the supermarket today. Don't go. Don't go.
Oh, what can be more fun? Living where there's love for everyone. Learning lessons each and every day. Learning from the Word of God, the light to guide our way. Life with Grandpa, what can be more fun? That is why we are
What could possibly be more fun than life with Grandpa?
happy. That is why that we sing. It's because
This is what people think Doctor Who is if they don't watch it.
Jesus sees everything. We have a purpose in each new day. Learning how to share and give God's love away.
Oh boy, that's a good... This is like Nanaland if there was no pretense whatsoever. This is like Nanaland mixed with Disco Elysium. I don't like this.
Give God's love away. Life with Grandpa, what could be more fun? Living where there's love for everyone.
Jesus fucking Christ, these fucking puppets, holy shit. Just the fucking cold, unblinking stare.
Learning lessons each and every day. Learning from the Word of God, the light to guide our way. Life with Grandpa, won't you come along?
Well, see, the good thing about puppets like these is that they already shove your hand up them, so you don't even really need to put a surgically placed fuck hole in Grandpa Puppet. It's already right there. You don't need... That's fine. The hole's already built in. That's the good thing about this. It's economical, really, when you make a puppet like this. You're getting both a fleshlight and a fun kid's toy.
Hello again.
Hello again.
Here we are.
Here live from Joseph Fritzl's basement.
All together again on another Life with Grandpa show. Let's say hello, children. Hello.
Hello, everyone.
Oh man, you know, here's the thing. I think I can see now why people are so into the analog horror aesthetic. Like, This is what it's all about. Am I right? You know, fucking Harmony and horror can eat some serious fucking chode. Like, look at this. This is what it's all about. You got the fucking scan lines up here. The family down here is, like, half blurred into the fucking background. Their camo index is up to, like, 40%. The whole thing just screams 1985, which is when it comes from. Every time we see somebody try to do a VHS thing, I think this is what they're going for. This is what I'm saying, is we don't need fucking analog horror when shit like this exists.
Hello, God bless you. Hello.
Praise the Lord. Well, the children have some more stories and lessons to share with you. And my, don't they look nice today? Thank you, Jesus.
I'm wearing my new dress. Me too.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jesus.
Yes, you all look beautiful. Yes, David?
You look nice too, Grandpa.
Thank you, David. Honey, you're really sweet. Shall we start with the song?
Yes.
David, honey, you're, okay. Alright, that's
Grandpa?
fine, that's fine. Oh yeah, double speed, I forgot. I forgot we just do that now. Oh, it's a puppet version of the fucking kid from Monster by mistake. Don't sneeze, whatever you do. I don't want to see the puppet version of the monster.
He was a duck, and a little duck was he, with fuzzy yellow feathers, as cute as he could be.
You don't see me moving the Sangi. I'm not moving. The Sangi goes nowhere. The Sangi goes nowhere. Chat member. The Sangi stays. The Pamperchu stays. They're exactly where they need to be right now. While this little puppet Dennis the Menace creature sings "The Little Duck."
On a pond down the road not far away, and when I go to see him, this is what he'd say: quack, 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 quack. It seemed he always knew the way that I was feeling. His love was always true. Quack, 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 quack. And when I was
So, like, I'm gonna skip past the song. We got a good song about ducks.
to bed and pray,
And about prayer and yada yada Jesus and everything.
he's praying
Pray to Chris Chan, everybody.
up in heaven. I'll be with him there someday.
Hallelujah. That's a cute little song about a little boy's duck that died and went to heaven.
I just tell me more about that little boy's duck, old man. Tell me but it died. It's a song about the duck died. So it's actually like kind of a morbid song a little bit, actually.
And the little duck is waiting up in heaven to play with his friend when he gets there. Thank the Lord. Isn't that wonderful?
Thank the Lord.
When we get to heaven, we'll get to see all our old friends and pets again.
Wait, I skipped the best part. Where's the... Okay, alright. I guess we'll watch the duck song. Fine. We'll do the duck song.
The way that I was feeling, his love was always true.
Did I still miss... We're 3:33. Did I skip the best part still? Or is it still to come now? Are we safe? Because I don't want to miss the best part.
Quack, quack,
Quack, quack!
and when I was feeling sad, he always made me glad with the quack, quack,
Quack, quack,
quack,
quack, quack.
It seemed he always knew the way that I was feeling.
I mean, what is the deal with the Family International and all of these fucking songs? Like, did they just... Who is the guy that worked at Family International that was like, secretly... I don't want to be a cult member. I always wanted to be a songwriter! And then I'm a Lumberjack starts playing, but it's like, I'm a playwright and I'm okay. I make cult propaganda all day. Because there's just like, there's Kathy Don't Go to the Supermarket. There's two full, like, 5 or 6 song music video, like, series that they have. The SOS one and the Waiting to Go, or whatever it's called, which are, like, basically it's the sequel to that. And now we just have the duck song here. Now there's just a duck song. Does anybody know if this is a real duck song, or did they just make this duck song? I guess they probably just made it.
This is probably not like a public domain duck song, because I would assume that it's gonna get weird and Jesus-y at some point.
His love was always true, quack, quack. Quack, quack. And if I was feeling sad, he always made me glad. Whenever I was sad, he always made me glad with a quack. I see my little quacky when I go to bed and pray. He's playing up in heaven, I'll be with him there someday.
Hallelujah.
So I mean, we got this. I don't know if we got the best part, but we got the duck song, and so they're together here. And what happens now? What is the family up to here?
And sharing.
I'm really not liking this speed up thing, because sometimes I'll hold the thing before I actually release the mouse button, and that's like me queuing up a pause, and now it speeds up the fucking video.
3 Little Accidents and the Rich Fool.
Well, those sound
Oh, that is also kind of useful in its own way, sort of.
like very good stories. Okay, David.
Jesus loves you and will take care of you always, even when you're naughty. But sometimes, if you've been disobedient, he'll take care of you with a spanking.
I see. What was the thing that it was the other cult propaganda. It was the, Jehovah's Witnesses, I think, that were teaching their kids that, it was, if punishment means Jehovah loves me, then Jehovah must love me a lot, or something like that. This is a reaction image right here. This child. This face right now. I almost feel like I've seen this before. I'm having like deja vu. I might have seen a video about this at some point, but I don't know. Somebody said that they heard last podcast talk about this cult, and yes, I think I also listened to that one. Yeah, not good stuff. Not good stuff.
To try to make you be good. One time, I was playing with my cars before bedtime in Grandpa and Mommy's room.
Now, David, who loves the duck, Genova or Satan? Satan. So I know it's Jehovah, but I have to sub in the Final Fantasy character. Supreme Master Ching Hai. Is that what I'm looking up? Is that related to this, or are you just leading me down an unrelated fucking tangent? Supreme Master Ching Hai. Yo, 55-minute video from Haley Whipjack about Baldur's Gate 3. Yo, the watch list keeps getting longer. Supreme Master Ching Hai, Direct SM. Oh, it's this. Yeah, no, I knew the name sounded familiar. This doesn't appear. Is this related? This is a different. I think this is an unrelated cult. Yeah, this is like a completely unrelated situation, but sounds spiffy. Well, I'll save this. We'll look at it maybe. Well, we'll probably look at it, but maybe not today, maybe not right now, but we'll look at it. It's unrelated to this though, I think.
I was 2 years old.
Look, David, Grandpa has a big mountain with the blanket over his legs. You can roll your cars down on it. Look, David, like this.
That's fun. I want to do it.
No, David, you're not allowed to have any more fun today. Jehovah won't like you having fun, David. Go do your chores.
Vroom!
David, you don't need to throw the car. Just let the car go gently, see?
I feel like there's this thing with this and the, what is it, Caleb and Sophia, I think is the name of the Jehovah's Witnesses one. There's a thing with both of these. I'm noticing such similarities already to the Jehovah's Witness thing. There's a thing with both of these so far where it feels like the directive was, we're gonna teach the kids, like, the right way to live or whatever. And so the way that we're gonna do that is we're gonna have these kids be just constantly fucking up and wrong and bad and saying things that the older person or whatever has to be like,
Now, David, no, you don't need to do that, Dave. And just like constantly nag the kid. Like, that'll make them change. That's gonna teach the kids well. You couldn't possibly just depict a thing, like maybe your kids' programming could just have a kid acting the way you want your kids to act or whatever. No, you need to have this, like, adult stern figure just there to wag their finger and be like, Genova wouldn't like that! I'm just now using Genova and Jehovah interchangeably, it doesn't matter. Same thing. Same level of realness. Jehovah wouldn't like that! Young Caleb, put those toys away! You're not allowed to have any more fun today!
David, I said don't throw...
You can't see the video, that's fine. You didn't miss much. They're just playing with fucking toys or whatever. He's got a toy car. You missed Grandpa's longing, miserable stare.
David, I said don't throw the car.
David! God's not gonna be happy about this, David!
Now try again.
You're not having fun correctly, David!
That's disobedience.
That's disobedience, David! How could you? You're not having fun the way that we are telling you to have fun! That's disobedient!
David, you had better tell Grandpa you're very sorry.
David,
Smite
please
him.
tell Grandpa you're sorry.
No. Ouch!
What the fuck is happening now? What happened? Did she just...
No. Ouch!
What just happened exactly? Did God just smite him? I think God just smote him. I think he just, it was like a, if I'm wrong, then God strike me down, and immediately gets struck by lightning kind of thing. I think that's what that just was. I thought the mom might have, like, pulled a fucking wrestler move and, like, yanked him back onto the fucking cabinet or something and, like, hit his head. But no, it was just this fucking clumsy idiot David kid. Sucks. Just shit, David. You suck.
Tell Grandpa you're sorry.
No.
No!
Ouch!
That's so fucking funny. No! And then just instantly, ouch! The way that, no! The defiance.
Hurry.
David, please tell Grandpa you're sorry.
No. Ouch! Jesus, please heal David's head and help it not to hurt or come up in a big bump. In Jesus' name, amen.
Whoops.
Jesus, please make sure that our son doesn't grow up like a water baby. Thank you, amen.
Bonk on the bonkus. Where did you bonk it?
Bonk on the bonkus.
Do you think it was the Lord who let you get bonked?
Yes, sir.
See, you were disobedient, like Jonah. So the Lord sent you a bonk on the head to teach you a lesson. Like he said.
This is such an absurdly awful program. They couldn't even think of any real thing that could happen to him realistically in the space of this program. So, like, they could have had it, like, cut to next day he wakes up and he's got a cold, or he slips and falls when he's on the stairs and hurts his arm or something. No, it's just randomly, he just, like, his leg breaks underneath him and he falls and he hits his head. And that's the best they could do. It's good fucking puppet show.
And a whale to swallow Jonah. You see, David, the Lord won't let you get away with being disobedient and rebellious. He's trying to humble you and teach you a lesson. You were disobedient. So Jesus...
Yeah, bad people always get what they deserve. And people that are disobedient to the Lord always get what they deserve. And the thing is, when they're young, they're not either not old enough or smart enough yet to realize that they can basically just circumnavigate the rules of religion to fucking explain away anything that they want to do. Like, they think that these are actual things that matter when their adults are telling them to them, but they don't realize until they're like 20 or something that it's like, oh, I could just say yada yada God stuff and just basically get away with a whole bunch of shit. Okay, alright. Gucci, yeah, I'm all on board for this religion thing. I'm also a believer. Hell yeah, hell yeah.
Gave you a little spanking, didn't he?
Yes, Grandpa, I'm really sorry.
Jesus gave you a spanking, David, for disobeying. Again, it's such an absurdly terrible, like, situation, because not only is the actual, like, thing that happened to him stupid, like, he just randomly hits his head somehow, but the whole concept of why this is happening is fucking dumb. Because what happened was he was playing with a car too fast or something. Like, it's just not at all, it makes no fucking sense what's going on here. This is a trip.
So that was one little accident that happened because of disobedience. The second one happened when we were camping in France. One day, we went out for a walk.
What the fuck is he waffling on about?
Lord, we really claim your promises for our
Look at the little girl on the left.
protection.
Look at the blonde one.
Please help us all stay together.
Hang on, and we need some good music for this. Yeah.
Protection. That's all the things. I have any.
And now they just all look derpy.
Davida, come back. Davida, you should never wander off by yourself, should you?
Davida?
No, Mommy.
Not even Grandpa or Mama go anywhere by themselves, do
Wait. No, hang on, wait. Her name is Davida? Sister of David? Okay, like, there's, like, other biblical names, right? I mean, you could have named her fucking, I guess there's not that many for women, is there? I mean, you got, like, Mary and, like, I guess a couple other ones. There's a few. There's enough women's names that you don't need to just add an A to the end of your son's name and fucking call it a day. Davida.
No, ma'am.
This is not the first time this has happened, so I'm warning you to hold Mommy's hand and not wander off again. Agreed?
Yes, Mommy.
Davida, don't run down that gravel hill. Davida!
I mean, yeah, it's just a very obvious thing of listen to your parents, but, like, I don't know, I already have enough of an issue with the generalized concept of listen to your parent. Like, no, really don't. I mean, listen to common fucking sense after a certain point, because your parents might not be leading you in the right directions. Like, I guess it's best to listen to them about basic things, yeah. But, like, on a certain level, I already have enough problems with, like, oh, just listen to your parents, bro. They know everything. No, they don't. They fucking don't. You're lucky if your parents know fucking anything. But, like, you know, then there's the whole level where this is a cult, right? So it's listen to your parents because Jesus, and you'll get hurt otherwise. If you don't listen to your parents, you will be injured by God. I'm imagining like one of those like lawyer commercials. Were you injured by God in an accident where you said something disobedient at a restaurant or a family gathering? Hi, my name's whatever, and we'll take your case. And you cut to some guy like, I hurt my back when I said that I didn't believe in God anymore, and immediately right then I slipped down the stairs and hurt my back, and now I'm seeking restitution against the man.
Oh, Davida.
She's bleeding, and her cut is all covered with dirt.
And I don't even have a tissue to wipe it with. I'll just have to lick it clean and spit out the dirt.
Is that truly the best option? Because I feel like that just endangers her more as well as you now. Potentially. That seems like not the best option, really. That seems really weird, actually. That's almost, it's like a pee on me, I got stung by a jellyfish kind of thing. I guess, but it's, I don't know, that just came to her real quick. That's what
That will
you
have
don't
to do until we get home.
Lick it good for Jesus. Yeah. This is a good day of streaming so far that we've been doing.
Please, Lord, heal Davida's
Real
cut.
good.
Help it not to hurt, and please stop the bleeding so that we can get her back to the caravan.
Lord, forgive me for not having any tissues. Anyone working with children should always carry cologne and tissues.
Cologne? Okay, there wasn't like... Cologne isn't like one of those words that used to mean something else, right? Cologne... What do you mean? 'Cause kids smell? What do you mean, cologne? Just have a bottle of have a bottle of fucking eternity on you at all times. You want to make sure you've got, like... Some Giorgio Armani on hand, just at a moment's notice.
Thank you, Jesus. Look, the Lord has already slowed down the bleeding. Come on,
Oh,
Davida.
for the alcohol content? I mean, you could just bring, like, rubbing alcohol. Why cologne? That's bizarre.
I'll carry you home.
Back at the caravan, Auntie Sarah washed...
I really don't... I really... So they... Oh boy, that was such a strange segment. This is not good. I was worried that this would be like a little bit... I don't know, I thought this might be a little bit kind of dry or something, like it might not deliver, but no, it's pretty bad. It's like, it's a lot subtler than don't go to the supermarket because the Nazi 666 barcode demons are going to brainwash you and keep you from being raptured and sent to heaven. It's a little more subtle than that, but it's sure still notable.
...cut with clean water.
Hold still, dear. Jesus, help her to be brave.
Yeah, did they... What? Hang on. Hang on. Okay, first of all, why does this dad look like a cartoon character? Like, all of the other puppets are kind of trying to look like people. Like, with the eyes, I guess. Mainly it's the eyes. Like, he's got eye whites. This guy's got, like, button black eyes like he's fucking Pac-Man or something. He looks like a... the dad looks like a caricature of, like, Paul McCartney or something.
Right, we were just in a cult, you know. Me and Linda, we had our daughter. We had to get out of there. Oh, it was terrible.
Back at the caravan, Auntie Sarah...
Back at the caravan. 7 crackhead kids in a caravan.
...washed Davida's cut with clean water.
Hold still, dear. Jesus, help her to be brave.
Oh dear, it really is a deep gash. Maybe we should take her to
Just like you, dear.
the doctor to have it stitched up.
Just
Lord,
like
give
you,
us
dear.
wisdom. Oh, I remember a tip that I once learned. We'll make an egg skin bandage. First, we peel the skin off a hard-boiled egg.
What the fuck is this daffy cunt doing? Your daughter is gonna fucking die of an infection and you're over here like, bro, I learned that you can charge your iPod with a potato. Check this out.
Then patch the egg skin in an X shape over the clean cut to close it up.
Sure, lady.
There.
What
Now-
year? Oh, 1985. This is just some, 1985 medicine. I'm assuming the Family International might be one of those people, those types of people that don't allow people to, like, go to the hospital or whatever. Like, maybe that's part... I don't know. I think I listened to the last podcast talking about them, but I don't really remember too many details and specifics. But I would imagine that that is potentially part of it sounds like, you know, we can't get her to a hospital or anything. I mean, that's a hospital, like, for scraping her knee, like, whatever, but... Yeah, no, we have to, like, lick it clean and egg bandage and all this wacky homeopathic woo bullshit.
With care and prayer and not washing or changing the egg bandage, it should heal up into a brown scab in a few days.
We'll have to really pray that there won't be a scar.
Yeah, we'll have to really pray about that, won't we?
Like, he literally has Pac-Man eyes. You see how he has the... Because it's like, where there's like a little wedge missing up here. It's literal Pac-Man eyes. Why does the dad look so vastly different from this child? What, did they just not have money for, like... I mean, I think that's supposed to be that child's dad, right? This dad looks completely different from every other fucking puppet. It's not even just like the dad got cheated on. It's like, I think the dad was like body snatched by some kind of fucking entity. I don't know.
We pray that there won't be a scar.
The hard cut. I always love a good long pause, cut, long pause, and then they start talking. That's one of my favorite things in a video. You see that a lot in videos like this, of this caliber.
Next morning at devotions, we had a talk about the reason why Davida fell and bumped herself.
Davida, did you find any good verses about afflictions?
Yes, Mommy. Psalm 119:67. Before I was afflicted, I went astray, but now have I kept thy word.
Well, like, but this is also two different scenarios, because the David kid... I mean, I'm just gonna refer to him as David. Because she's Davida, he's David. The David kid... He, his injury was complete fucking nonsense, remember. The injury he sustained was just him, like, bonking his head out of completely fucking nowhere for no reason. This girl is just a fucking derp-headed moron who fucking decided to run down a hill with gravel on it and ate shit as a result. And like, I think those are two different scenarios. I think if I was David, I would probably also be like... I would probably also be like, well, shit, yeah, there's literally no explanation for why I fell and hit my head, so I guess God was just really mad at me at that moment in time. Which, I mean, again, this is something you can really only sell a toddler or whatever, because it's like, you know, I don't know, okay, God was mad at me, okay, what about all the war crimes that are happening right now? Oh, but I said no to my dad. Or grandpa or whatever. So that's the real problem. You gotta comedy pratfall me. You don't comedy pratfall Osama or something. No, it's me, little 10-year-old David.
And also, it is good for me that I have been afflicted, that I might learn thy statutes.
Good. It is good for me that I am in pain. Pain is good. Pain is holy.
Good. And what lesson?
Loyalty to Disney. Loyalty to the brand.
What did you learn from this accident, Davida?
That I shouldn't have been disobedient. I should have held your hand like you said.
That's right. And also you didn't tune in to the prayer before the walk, or even say amen when we claimed promises for your safety.
You didn't even accept the bless spell that your mother tried to cast on you. That gives you 1d4 extra to saving throws. Davida, what the hell's wrong with you? That's what happened. You failed your athletics check.
And so the Lord had to teach you a hard lesson for your disobedience. Always remember, the right thing is to obey.
Thank the Lord that soon...
Always remember, the right thing is to obey. That's like the tagline for cults. I mean, that's a beautiful... It's like what that guy said earlier, the thing about, like, this is how I respect women. It's like that really speaks volumes in ways that you didn't even possibly mean it to. Yeah, no.
the right thing is to obey. That's a great, that's a perfect way to sum this up. It's a great line.
Afterwards, there was no sign at all of the deep gash on Davida's forehead. Surely a doctor would have stitched it, but our God is still a God of miracles. Praise the Lord. The third little accident.
Thank God we didn't have to take her to one of those phony science doctors. God saved her.
Accident happened one time when Davida and I were playing rough near a fireplace.
Davida got third-degree burns, but we decided that those phony science doctors weren't gonna get their grubby fucking Jewish hands on our daughter, and we decided that, well, this is going in some weird direction. I think we're almost confirmed now on they won't let the people go to, like, actual doctors. That's what it's starting to sound like. Is like a hand wave away of like, yeah, screw that, you don't need real doctors, you just don't worry, because God will save you. God will save you, and, you know, if he doesn't, then you probably weren't worth saving. Eat shit.
Hey! Children, we're having a meeting. Could you please sit or play quietly and come away from that fireplace? It's dangerous.
But a few minutes later... Davida, I'm going...
Oh, these puppets are all so great. The son puppet, David looks so creepy. Like, in these shots of him, he looks like I Feel Fantastic. And then the mom looks like kind of weirdly realistic at some angles, but then here she looks like Jeff the Killer. The dad looks like Paul McCartney mixed with, like, every guy from the 70s who had that beard and hair combination that was like one piece of beard and hair, like at the Alan Rickman kind of look, like Die Hard Alan Rickman. And then the daughter is dirt face as hell. The daughter looks like, and of course the dad has completely different eyes and looks like he's not even part of the same, like, art design or whatever. The daughter looks like she has something wrong with her. Like, she looks like one of these segments is going to be about how God sometimes gives some of his children Down syndrome, and that's okay. He still loves you.
I'm going to get you.
Ooh. Children, are you all right?
Yes. Yes.
Yes, we're just really clumsy and fucking stupid, and we keep fucking eating shit. And apparently that's God's fault. This is a good way of, like, getting, like shedding all responsibility. Like, no, it's not that I'm a fucking moron. It's not that I just keep falling over and, like, stumbling into shit. It's not that I tripped on my own balls last night. No, God hates me. It's God's fault. And it's really, that means it's my fault, but yeah, I don't know, it's like dodging responsibility. You just fucking stop falling down, kid. What the fuck?
Oh, thank the Lord. You could have been very badly hurt. I warned you to settle down, but you disobeyed and didn't listen. So we're going to have to give you both a good...
See, they're gonna spank the kids. This is... Again, it's exactly like that Caleb and Sophia shit. You could just easily depict a child that's just behaving in the way you want the kids to behave, and then show them that, and maybe that'll, like, you know, they'll follow in that example, maybe. You know, maybe you could do that in, like, a positive way. But instead, of course, it's not that. Instead, what you get is this, like, stern, you disobeyed me! Ah, God hates you! And it's just like, there's a way, I'm trying to figure out a way that they can make their propaganda and not make it, like, horribly mentally abusive to these kids, because they're gonna develop a fucking complex. This and Caleb and Sophia both is just like, wow, this is a way to make a kid just blame themselves for everything in their lives. And there's a way that you could do the same type of video without that, but maybe that's probably part of it. I feel like that's a part of it. The emotional control thing is kind of, that tends to be part of it.
The Lord says, as many as I love, I rebuke and chasten. Jesus thanks us because he loves us. and wants us to obey and be good.
We've got music to drown out the kids' screams as the dad coldly stares into the distance and just you know, just like it's good. That music probably works, but you know, this music this music works a little better.
Stop being naughty! Stop disobeying!
Oh good god, oh good god, oh good god.
He's sorry.
We spanked you to help you understand how serious little disobediences are.
Imagine what would have happened if there had been a fire burning. You could have both been badly burned. Do you understand?
And then we wouldn't have taken you to a doctor because we're weirdos.
Oh, yes. We're really, really sorry.
You have to look out for yourselves better, kids, because we ain't gonna save you. Neither your dad or I knows how to fucking stitch in an eye, and we're not taking you to one of those quacks.
Oh, how we cried when we thought how badly hurt we could have been because of our disobedience.
Somebody was like, this is disturbing. People are not liking this. Yeah. No, again, this is VHS. This is analog horror, but actual. This is the real deal. This is what you're really looking for. When you're looking for creepy kids puppet show VHS horror bullshit. And like the garbage fucking FNAF shit, harmony and horror garbage, all that fucking trash schlock horror bullshit gets like billions of views. This video has like 13,000. This is the genuine article. This is what you want, god damn it.
And after that, we never went too near the fireplace again.
So if the Lord should spank you a little bit or correct you, it's for your own good. It's because he loves you and wants you to be good and obey, so he can reward you with all of his wonderful blessings.
Okay, but then but then again, this is another, like, it works maybe on little kids that hear this, and then they grow up a little bit, and then they're like, well, gee, I've sure been obeying a lot, and my mom just died, and we lost all our money, and my dad can't work anymore, and yada yada, like, life shit starts happening, and like, boy, I'm obeying pretty hard, but life ain't getting better, and like, at what point, like, this fucking charm spell ain't gonna last forever, man. This shit ain't gonna fucking be wooing people for a long time. They're gonna eventually, you know, get to the age of 10 and be like, wait a second, that's stupid. You know, so...
Praise the Lord. And so that's the story of the 3 little accidents and how Jesus loved us enough to spank us.
Oh my god. Jesus. Yeah, you kids are the happy accidents or whatever the fuck. Anyways, then we killed our children and served them to Grandpa for dinner. That's life with Grandpa.
Girl fighters for might, to fight for the right.
Oh, it's the Bible. Okay. Why did I somehow guess that it would not be food and it would be something stupid like that? Okay. Now here she is in the fucking Sanctum Sanctorum or whatever. Good evening, I raise spirits of dead. And no, this is another fucking song.
Little rays of light in this world that is so dark. You are light.
Yeah, it does kind of look like she has a tit window going on. Like there's no titties, but there's like a triangular segment here.
A candlestick bearing the flame of God's light.
Oh, I really thought the rhyme was gonna be the word dick.
You're the little light.
La 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 la. This is turning into like a parody of like a 70s prog song, like Mark Gormley or whatever. It's like la 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 in the fairy stardust.
You're the little candle that others can see and feel and know that it is the Lord and His love. That others can see and feel and know that it is the Lord and...
God, that is a terrible song. That others can see and feel and know and see and love to know and feel and see and know, and you will know that they will feel and see that it's His light. That's such a good rhythm, dude.
So don't ever hide your little candle, your witness, your lamp, your flame. Keep on lighting this world in darkness. We can't
Wise woman, wise woman, wise woman sitting there. Wise woman, wise woman, wise woman sitting there. Wise woman, wise woman, wise woman sitting there. Alright, okay, good song, great, excellent song.
Machine mechanic. He didn't tell his boss something was wrong with the machine when he was told to report it, if there was. And then he tried to fix it himself. He thought he knew more than the boss. And didn't have to obey. So what happened?
He blew up the machine.
Yes,
Yeah, somebody says it's delusional to think that any child of any age would willingly watch this. Yeah, I don't think anybody would want to. That's a common theme, I feel, when we watch stuff that's supposedly made for children. I frequently wind up saying, well, no child would ever want to sit through this. Like, I just, people make this shit and they just have no concept of, like, what a child, they forget entirely any sense of, like, childlike joy and wonder or anything. They have no idea what the thought process of a child would be in the slightest. And they're just like, no, they'll be fine with this horrible, boring, like, puppet show with, like, miserable themes and just nothing happening. And just this, like, they're all in, like, you've got puppets. Why are these even puppets? Why are these even puppets? These could just be actors. They're not doing anything that actors couldn't do. They're just sitting in a fucking couch. They're just sitting on a couch. Why is this not just actors? Why are they even puppets? Why did they bother spending money making fucking puppets for this shit? As if, oh, well, it's because it's got puppets. Kids are gonna love it. No! Kids are gonna fucking hate it! Kids are gonna fucking hate it! And if they said that they liked it, it's because you beat them a lot. So of course they said they liked it. And what does it ultimately matter, really, at the end of the day, if they liked it? Fuck this, I need a Starburst.
Destroying a very expensive machine because he didn't obey.
Oh, David's
Nothing short of right.
Yes, he ended up destroying a very expensive machine.
God damn it.
Because he didn't obey.
David, did you do this again? This was you again, David? I swear to God, David!
Nothing short of right is right.
Yes, so the right thing is...
to obey.
Amen, amen. Well, David, what's our next story?
What is with this guy telling me I'm projecting? What do you even... That's one of those words that fucking pissants on the internet think that they're gonna use and be like, that's a straw man! Like, fuck off. Projecting. What exactly am I projecting? What precisely am I projecting, sir? Please, because you said that like 5 minutes ago too, so I'm assuming that I'm projecting a whole bunch, I guess.
Our next story is called The Rich Fool.
Hello, honey. Hello, David.
Hello.
Hello, Uncle.
Super Mario Jesus? Yeah, I'm so sick of these puppet adults. It's Super Mario Logan for Jesus babies.
Well, did you bring me a surprise? A new car?
No, David. I'm sorry. I couldn't get you a surprise today.
No, David, your surprise is more punishment, David.
Honey, Uncle Alf can't bring you a gift every time he comes home.
I have to be very...
Oh, the guy who says I'm projecting is also drunk, apparently. So he's like, alright, have fun, I guess. But I'm like, what do you mean? And he's like, I don't know, I'm drunk. What, are you talking to me? What? Alright, well, you know, have fun, I guess.
Careful how I spend the Lord's money.
The Lord is very generous, and he gives us the desires of our hearts. But he also wants us to be good stewards of the money he gives us. Remember who sends us the money that we use to buy our food and our needs?
And remember that we need to put most of it towards the church and the family international, David?
The missionaries.
Yes, we work hard for them and send them everything they need to preach the gospel. And they work hard to preach the gospel. So the Lord blesses them with enough money to help them to live and also to share with us. So it's the Lord's money, and we need to pray over every penny we spend.
That's true.
It's the Lord's money. Hang on, let me go. Walk me through that again. Tell me about that, the thought process again.
We work hard for them and send them everything they need to preach the gospel. And they work hard to preach the gospel. So the Lord blesses them with enough money.
So the money that you make is the Lord's money because you choose to put it to... Well, it's not the Lord's money. It's you have decided that that money is going to a thing. You've decided that that's more important than whatever your son wants. Which I guess is fair, but that's not... whatever. What does it matter?
To help them to live and also to share with us. So it's the Lord's money, and we need to pray over every penny we spend.
Yeah,
That's true.
It's the Lord's blockchain, son. You need to understand. Here, let me get you in touch with this YouTuber I know. He's got this series about which coins are going to go to the moon. Gotta follow him.
Don't worry, Uncle Alf. You don't have to get a shiner prize.
I gotta say, this is really a fucking... This is a pitiful... I don't think I have a No, I do. I have one single orange Starburst in this entire bag. One. There's one. There's a single orange. I've got like fucking 5 of the shit-ass cherry ones nobody likes. But I've got one orange. Plenty of pink, so I'm not complaining about that, but there's one orange. Fuck.
For me every time you go out.
That's very sweet of you, David.
That's because I was bad. I wasn't praying. I didn't pray for my orange starbursts, and, you know, this is really my bad. I'm the starburst basher.
I have an idea. We can play a fun game with all the cars you do have.
Yes, and we can drive them all in a big long
The
car.
only way the cherry one is fucking okay at all is if you have it with the yellow one, if you have the lemon one with it, and then that cancels out how bad the cherry one is. Fuck off, all of you. I hate the people that think the cherry one's okay. You can all, frankly, get eugenicsed, because the thing is, they don't make a cherry... in Minecraft, by the way, they don't make a cherry-only Starburst. You know, they make a pink one, right? Like inherently, people who are like, no, the cherry's the best. No, well, you're just wrong. They make one that's just the pink ones, so we all know that that's the good one. That's the good one, right? And then there's like also orange and yellow are good. I say yellow as if it's not lemon. I've said that twice now. Yellow. Orange and yellow are also good. But then the fucking red, I don't know, man.
Van.
I'll go and change my street clothes, wash up, and then I'll meet you in the garden.
Oh, good.
I'll go wash up and meet you in the garden. I don't know why that sounded sinister. Yeah, that's the Life with Grandpa. There's more to it. That was only part of one video, which appeared to be a short segment of a much longer video. There is a 2-hour video called Life with Grandpa, Tape 1 of 2, which, by the way, I guess this isn't Grandpa, whoever this is in this thumbnail. That's I guess not Grandpa, or this is a different Life with Grandpa puppet show. Oh god, these puppets are even worse. No, wait, it's the same thing. So wait, who are these fucking puppet people? Who? Funum. Oh boy, this is a good picture right here. There's something about this picture that's ominous in a lot of ways. It's this little man. It's the word funum. It's this like boy standing in such a manner as to indicate certain things. I don't like this picture. There's some cool. What is all of this?
Was the great big spring? Isn't that a funny thing? He would and chain will never.
You got like fucking art, I guess, and then but where are those other puppets? The puppets from the fucking these people. Who are you?
Don't have to be down on your hands and knees praying frantically to be hurt.
Oh, it only gets worse. Did he say hurt?
Prayer is something you're doing all the time, no matter what else you're doing. You can pray all the time. You can pray all the time. You can pray all the time.
Oh my god, this really is. This is analog horror, man. This is just real analog horror.
Pray without ceasing. 1 Thessalonians 5:17. You can pray all the time. You can pray all the time.
You can pray all the time. What was the other song? It was like this very repetitive music. I just. Do you really want to put this in the house with people? Like, do you want the parents to have to listen to this on the TV or listen to their, like, what if, God forbid, your kid gets this stuck in their head? And you're just trying to, like, work on your fucking whatever, and your kid is like, you can pray all the time! You're like, shut up! But anyways, that's Life with Grandpa. There's plenty more. We might look at more of that at some point. There is Life with Grandpa. The family flees press persecution. Davidito visits his first casino. We'll have to watch more of this at some point. For now, we're going to continue. And we will be stopping probably after whatever the next thing is. We'll do something quick because we got Halo in a little bit. Halo is coming up. I got to wind down the stream. But we'll do like one more thing here. I don't know. I don't know about that one. Did I look at this one? Is this Halloween stuff? I did look at this guy, but I still don't understand what's going on with this guy. I think we looked at oh, okay, well, here's Dr. Barrington addressing the Council of Good. So you're a little quiet there, Dr. Barrington. Let me just go ahead and boost your volume. That's a lot. You guys can hear that? Ah, I see. Oh, those are Robertson cheeks? Oh, I see. Well, it's so blurry that, you know, you'd never really even know. Well, that's quite enough of that. I think that's all we need of him, really. Let me see here. Did I look at this guy? I didn't. Oh yeah, I was going to look at this guy. We were gonna get crunk with Meat Clown. Oh yeah, no, but this is for Halloween stuff. This is Spooky Stream. We're gonna do this for Spooky Stream, right? Let me see here. Well, here's a cool channel that I saw on stream a little while ago. We watched this a little while ago. I wanted to take a look at a little bit more of it. I forget who recommended it. It was like a month or two ago. It was a little while back. Somebody recommended this strange channel that it appears to be like a mix between, there's comedy skits, there's Darman-esque emotional drama, There's Bigfoot videos. There's a lot of Bigfoot videos. There's UFOs. It's Giovanni Molina Studios, everybody. The next generation of filmmaking begins here, and you can see that we watched a few of these. We watched YouTuber Goes Into Space, hashtag Elon Musk. We watched his very strange comedy skit here. There was an Andrew Tate motivational video. Eyewitness reports about aliens you never knew about. UFO Secret Reports Season 1, EPS 1. There's Bigfoot stuff. There's Bigfoot X-Files, which is, I think, using the actual X-Files logo. That's illegal. Eternal Variance over here appears to be aping the Marvel logo style. There's like a Marvel Studios kind of thing in the top, and then the title Eternal Variance is in like Avengers font. Yeah, we'll have to do. Let's do comedy scene Aliens Invade Earth, because we watched his comedy scene Caught an Illegal Crossing the Border and the drug deal here, and he did a series of these, so we'll do this one here. Comedy. This is the first comedy scene in this series, so I'm sure it's the best one probably. So that either makes it the best or the worst. Comedy scene Aliens Invade Earth. It's nearly 6 minutes long. Hillbillies Final
Millions
Stand.
of years ago lived an alien race called the Savalas.
Hey Charles, how's it going? Welcome to the stream, Charles. Didn't know you were going to be here in the stream, Charles.
Where did I put my learning sample to make these humans?
So someday they could return and start harvesting. They took their DNA and they made the first human being through their nanotechnology sequencing.
So we have like a decent set, I suppose. I mean, you know, it's got some sci-fi doodads and whatnots. These things look like they're freeze pops or something you put in your freezer. This guy looks like a rejected Doctor Who costume.
Years have passed since then. Now they have come back to Earth to feed on the human blood and start colonizing Earth.
Wow, that text moved really fast. Oh, that's loud. Alright, this is the intro. Oh, we're not even on turbo volume boost mode anymore. Hang on. It's just loud. Sunday Night Comedy!
From beautiful South Florida.
Alright, everybody, who's ready to laugh?
Welcome to the funniest show on earth, Sunday Night Comedy. With our host Giovanni Molina.
Hi everyone, my name...
Somebody in chat says, this looks well made. Yeah, it does. It does.
My name is Giovanni Molina, and welcome to Sunday Night Comedy. We have an incredible show for you today, and some incredible funny skits. So, sit in your chair.
I reached into the bag of Starbursts blind, didn't even look. Immediately pull out a red one. That's because I didn't pray enough. God hates me.
Relax and enjoy this comedy that will make you laugh out loud. Now tell your family and friends, and don't miss the series.
So the funny thing about this is that this is very clearly dubbed. Yes, somebody in chat's like, do you think this is dubbed, chat? I believe so. Yes, I believe it is. Very clearly dubbed. Funny thing though is that is his voice. He kind of looks like, I mean, I guess it might be his voice. I'm really not sure, because I do remember the other videos appeared to be dubbed too, but he looks like he might not be a person who, like, he looks like he might be from Europe or something, right? Like, maybe he actually speaks, like, Italian first and not English. And maybe he might have an accent or something. But then there's this dubbing. It's the dubbing that you would expect from somebody who maybe is speaking another language and, you know, they dub over it, or
speaking, you know, the English isn't very good, so they dub over it, that kind of thing they do sometimes. But I think it actually is just his voice, so they just have, it just very much looks like he's like from like Italy or something. And this is like a foreign production, but I think he's just American and it's just weird. So, yeah.
Every Sunday night at 8 p.m. Now, let's go on with the show.
Euronision, yeah.
Hey, Jimmy, you better get the garbage out. You're starting to get rats in here.
Marianne! Can't you see that I'm a professional?
We got a lot to unpack with this. So, I mean, where exactly in the fuck is this man? This is, it kind of looks like he's in some kind of barber shop. He's got like the barber shop basin here or whatever. And there's like a towel around the chair, like if you're getting your hair cut, but then there's just a bathtub and a toilet. There's like a fucking corset over here. It's not a corset, but I don't know. It's like a, you know, it's like a woman's clothing. This one looks more like a corset. And he's doing something. She also looks like, I think she might have been, and this may not be true, I think she might have been in a Darman video. Or rather, I think she might have been the racist Karen in Jen Hope's video that was like whipping the black kid. I think that was her, potentially. But I might be wrong. She might just look like that.
Get rats in here.
Marianne! Can't you see?
And they dub in her saying what, but it sounds like a Mario shrug, and then this guy is eating up all of the scenery in this scene. This is his moment. This is his moment.
That I'm a professional plumber, electrician. I am the handyman here, okay? I don't have time for you to be bothering me.
Man, you're so stupid.
Marianne, I ain't trying to be no IHOP.
Yeah, no, I swear. Hang on.
Serve like.
There you go. Free sneeze. Free sneeze. You can take that one. You fucking sickos. Now, hang on. Now, her name... I don't know her name, but, Karen Whips Black Boys. No, okay, it's not this one. It was it was the one with the lemonade. Lemonade, yeah. No, okay, the thing is, there's now multiple of these, like, lemonade stand Karen situations. I can't even find the fucking original video anymore. There's now, like, 200 other fucking Karens at lemonade stands. I think this is the one. I don't know if it's the same person.
I don't have time for you to be bothering me.
I don't think it is the same person, but boy, she might have been a different person in one of these videos. She looks familiar. I don't know.
Man, you're so stupid.
Marianne, I ain't trying to be no IHOP server like your daddy was, okay?
See, but there's the thing. These people are not dubbed. Well, except for sometimes when they are, but for the most part, it doesn't appear that they're dubbed. So why is Giovanni Molina dubbing himself with potentially just himself?
I'm a genuine handyman plumber electrician, and I won't get that electricity going with you. But listen, let me do my work, please, and then we can go.
Is he wearing a wig? Asks chat member. Gee, I don't think so, chat member. I think you might be off with that one. That's just natural hair.
Get it on.
That's called type 3 hair right there.
Okay.
What? Respond to any knocks on your windows or doors.
What the hell?
Is given. Remain silent.
Aliens?
Aliens?
Images of that rotating thing.
Hey, Danny boy! What's up, John boy?
So why,
So this is made by Americans, for Americans, presumably. Why are they depicting hillbillies as living in some sort of a city with an L train? What is this? This is like Chicago or New York? Like with an elevated train above the streets. That's not really where hillbillies are from? And so it does bolster this idea that maybe this was made by, like, fucking foreigners who don't really know what a hillbilly is and where they're actually from in America. They just know hillbillies are from America. America. One of the Americas. They're from America somewhere. And so they just plop this setting down in, like, metropolitan city, which is, you know, where the hillbilly folk are known to tread.
You see it on TV? Are the aliens coming down here? You seen that too? Oh, hell! Just call Jimmy right now. Off to the woods right this second. Yup. Need my help, Danny boy? You know you can find me.
Well, this guy's also supposed to be like a redneck, but he looks like he's like a ghetto guy or something. He looks like he's, you know, he's got, like, you know, gang color red on or whatever. I don't know. He's not giving redneck. But also they're, like, in the inner city, so it would make more sense for, like, this guy looks like he belongs here. This redneck character looks like he belongs in the fucking bayou or some shit. This guy, this is a good face for this.
Ready to take down some aliens? Hold that testosterone, John boy. Lower it a couple levels, okay? Just be ready to fight if we need your help. Just like a gorilla fights a grenade. And booby. See you later, boy.
We're supposed to be laughing, by the way. You know, like, there's the laugh track to let you know when it's supposed to be funny. I guess it was supposed to be funny when he said, like, a gorilla fights a grenade or something. I'm not focusing on that. I'm focusing on how bad the green screen is, how the dubbing, because it sounds, I could believe this voice is coming out of this face, not in this footage. Like, I could believe that he is the person dubbing himself, but it's clear that he is dubbing himself in a way that the other actors don't appear to be. So I don't know what that's about, because it's not like his dubbed lines are particularly good. It's kind of like in The Room when Tommy dubs over himself with himself, and it's like, how bad was the original take? Because this isn't better. Yeah, this is funny. This is supposed to be funny.
Get on down.
These two know each other, apparently. That's the guy from the beginning. We have no context for who these characters are, or if they are characters. I thought it was, like, gonna be generalized rednecks. But no, they know each other. They live in, like, the city, but now they're in the forest. And they're, like, doing this weird dance. And this is all supposed to be funny. I guess that was supposed to be funny. But there wasn't a laugh track there extensively. There maybe for a second, but, like, there wasn't a big laugh track. So maybe that wasn't funny. I don't know. I really don't know what to think anymore. I just don't know. I wish I could. I wish I did, but I don't.
Had a good night tonight. But listen, let's get serious real quick. I'm your best friend, right? Now get out of the bar. Stop looking at all them.
Oh man, that's some really good writing there. I'm your best friend, right? You know, there was I was playing Spider-Man 2 earlier today. There's a really great moment in that game where you're Peter and Harry walking through Harry's, like, facility thing that he's running or whatever. And he says something to Peter about entomology. And then he goes, You know what entomology is, right? And I'm just over here like, yeah, like, super genius Peter Parker, who I know very extensively is smart and would know that. You know what entomology is, right? You know, Peter Parker, who we both went to school together and we should probably both know the same things, hypothetically. You know about entomology, right? That's not a line that we wrote for the audience that's, like, 12 and doesn't know what that word means, right?
Yeah, and they think they're being clever by not having one of them go, oh yeah, entomology means da-da-da. They just kind of go into, yeah, I know what it means, as da-da-da-da-da, bees, yada 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 yada. But no, it still is just like, yeah. As you know, I conducted the raid on the Great Library.
Comic books all the time, like aliens gonna come down, start eating our blood and all that stuff. Wow, wow, wow. Get a lot more, start cutting some...
Are they drinking all of it? They are. They're drinking from olive oil bottles. Now, is that supposed to be part of what's funny about this? It's so funny and random they drink from olive oil bottles. Is that part of the joke? Because then you're bordering on like a Channel Awesome movie territory where it's like, oh, I see, the joke is how little effort you put in and how low budget all of this is and how terrible everything in this is. That's what's funny about it, I see. Because that's kind of what I... Like, how difficult is it to just get a bottle of fucking booze? I don't know. You could have just done that. It's like they're rednecks, too. They're not known for drinking. You could just get a 40 or whatever. They're not... Probably about the same price as a fucking thing of olive oil. So why is it a thing of olive oil? What the fuck? Was this a deliberate choice, or did they just pick up something that they had around that kind of sufficed for like an alcohol bottle? Why couldn't... God, just put in any effort. Holy shit.
Get a lot more, start cutting some grass. Plumb a man like me. Okay. Truth is, Danny boy.
This guy is definitely from Italy. Well, yeah, maybe that's where the olive oil is coming from. That makes sense, yeah.
Thing green and I saw night was this.
What'd you say?
Only thing... Okay. Truth is, Danny.
Truth is, Danny boy.
Only thing green and I saw night was this.
Only thing green that I saw was this. Because they're smoking weed. They're smoking weed.
Is Danny boy.
With this fake joint that's like really down to the bone on that too. That's they gotta whip out another one soon. That's not good smoking at that point. But it's also not lit currently, so that's also a factor. As he pretends to take a big drag of it. That was the funny part. The joke was the weed.
Jimmy?
I mean, I love the fact that this guy is like Italian or whatever, and he's chugging olive oil, and like, this is ostensibly meant to make fun of like hillbilly Americans, but as just a weird side effect of that, it just comes across as like there's like an unintentional slight against Italians here. Oh, you silly Italians drinking your olive oil. Oh.
You a pothead. Worse than a chicken? On rollerblades. That's what you want, boy?
Oh my god, no, you're right. You're right, it is Vinny, isn't it? Oh no. Oh no, you're not wrong. You're not wrong at all.
Now let me be honest with you, Jimmy. Now we've been friends for a long time. Well, if those aliens come down here, well, I'm gonna tell them to take you first. I'll even pay them. Credit card. Why, Danny boy? What'd I do to you? Your brain is as small as a goat.
What is the joke? Okay, so just last night I finished watching the show I Think You Should Leave. And I think the last episode maybe had a skit. I think it was actually the very last skit of season 3. Where it was this guy at this dude's job, and he gets access to the guy's phone, and he like follows himself on the guy's phone, and he's like, why didn't you follow me on Instagram? Well, now you're followed to me. I'm Tasty Time Vids. I make cool new funny vids every Friday. And then he makes this weird funny skit video with like Frankenstein's wife, and it just makes no fucking sense. And that's what this is. That's like this, actually. This is funny skit video where it's like it makes it. What's the joke? You're gonna fucking kill your friend or whatever. You're gonna. Is that funny? What? Where is the joke? What the fuck? Yeah, it's so unfunny. It's like wrapping back in on itself. It does have like Adult Swim, Tim and Eric kind of feel. Also, Tristan, I don't know if you're still here, but I did see you in chat. Don't worry, I'm checking the time. I'm keeping apprised of the time. Halo Night starts in approximately an hour if you're on the server. If you have the Master Chief Collection, follow the rules in the Halo Night chat, and you can play with us. If you're on, I think it's PC and Xbox. So if you have Master Chief Collection, specifically Halo 1, 2, 3, and Reach. We will never be playing 4, don't worry. Mainly 3 and Reach, I would say, and CE are the ones you want to focus. If you want to play Halo with us, we're doing that in about an hour. If you're on the server, there's a comprehensive thing. You can quickly figure out how to get your mods installed. We've got a Metroid mod. We've got Desert Halo. We're never playing it. Don't ask what it is. We're never playing it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm not going to be streaming it this time. Maybe next time we'll do another stream or something. But yeah, if you're on the server, we might do. We're going to be doing that if you want to join. Please make sure you don't join just to tell me about cool weirdos you want me to look at, because we will make fun of you and then kick you. We're brooking no foolishness on that. But anyways,
That's a knee slap for Danny boy.
don't worry, we're not done yet. We've got like another half hour or so, and then I'm gonna read super chats and yeah. But this has been a pretty fun stream so far. I would agree. Thank you, Kate, for the $5. Very fun so far.
What's wrong, Danny?
I hope you enjoy the show.
That's the joke. That's the joke. The joke was that aliens were real, and that I guess he will be sacrificing his friend or whatever. Anyways, join Giovanni's free gift card giveaway.
And from all of us from Sunday Night Comedy, never stop laughing. See you next week.
Great, good. We gotta make sure, ring the bell in our face and everything. Horror. Government's virus turns us into zombies. Well, you know what this... Oh, wait. What? Government virus... Oh. Well, you know, it's not a spooky stream, but we can watch a little... It's 20 minutes, so we might skip around or not watch the whole thing, but, what is this? Government virus, everybody. Oh my god, it's Signs! What do you mean scored by Kenneth Hampton? Is that the name that's on the fucking stock library you downloaded? This music that was not scored by anyone. This was made by an AI. Is this what, what? Somebody really needs to let YMS know, and other internet review people, because this is film, this is cinema. Let it not be said that this is not, these are short films in every sense of the word. I don't want people to discredit these as not being cinema, as not being real art. This is art. This 20-minute video that he made that he's calling... Well, I don't know what he's calling it. Oh, it's episode 1. It's a TV show, actually. It's not film. It's not cinema. It's television. I see. Okay. Because right now it just looks like a trailer, so I don't know if we're actually watching it or if we're supposed to be getting hyped to watch it soon or what. But... Don't worry, guys. We have multiple women here looking distressed and scared. We got that woman, we got this lady, and they all look very distressed. And we have a number of cool guys to help those ladies. Okay, epilepsy warning. Careful, this epilepsy will turn you into a zombie! Boo! The year is 2029. The world as we know it no longer exists. Space, comma, no space, man has contaminated the air. I'm sorry, but you got, as we know it no longer exists, space, comma, and then no space after the comma. And then you spell the word contaminated correctly. The air that we breathe, no comma, no space, comma, nothing. The president of the United States has announced chemical warfare, and the ZA uprising has begun on Earth.
And the ZA uprising has begun.
No, it's ZA. It's the Zavida uprising. It's the Zaddy uprising.
We have breaking news. North Korea has launched a nuclear missile capable of reaching the continental United States. Military officials are taking swift action to knock out this missile.
There they are, they're taking action. This is really like if Neil Breen had a sex child with Darman. This channel. This is... because it's like the stock footage, but it's mixed with like the Darman like format a little bit. I don't know. It's very much those two though, Neil Breen and Darman, and a little bit of Tommy as well. You know, little Birdemic.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for allowing me into your homes. Yes, we are experiencing a zombie apocalypse. But just know this.
Just know this. The bigger problem is that there's also a nuclear war happening, apparently. I guess those are unrelated. You know, double voodoo on that one. You're gonna zombie apocalypse, and also it's nuclear war. You know, to pick one for your setting, really. You're overcomplicating it a little bit. Also, this is what happens when we elect a woman.
That we will prevail. We are the United States, and I am your president.
As you know, I am your best friend. As you know, I am your president.
What are you guys seeing around there? Is that really close? I'm just cross-checking now and then. Is it really close to the freaking population?
Dad, stop! Oh.
It took a little bit for somebody to point out that I said that Neil Breen and Darman had a sex child together. Well, as opposed to having like a clone child or something, I'm assuming that they fucked and, you know, yeah, regular, you know, ordinary child.
What's wrong? Why'd you stop?
It's just my ankle. It hurts so much, Dad.
Let me see.
Ow, that hurts.
I ate too much KFC earlier. My ankle really hurts. I have too much weight on my ankle. Oh, owie, ouch.
What does it say for your dad?
Hey, Dad, can you get in the frame of the fucking camera?
It's swollen. We have to stay here tonight.
Look at this. Look at this. Look at this fucking cinematography. The dad is just out of frame. Well, he's perfectly in frame, but he's completely out of focus.
What is this?
Then the sun keeps going like out of frame. He's under the frame. He's like,
we'll be safe. Don't worry.
He's like all over the place.
I'm trying to.
Now he's out of focus.
I'm so scared, Dad.
I know.
Pull the camera back by like a foot.
Poor Steven.
but I promise you, I won't let anything happen to you. Come on.
Do you think Mom's still alive?
Yes, I do. I still think she's alive.
How do you know that? Everywhere goes lots of dead people and zombies. We're just gonna die.
Steven, stop talking like that.
Steven, you're really getting to be annoying. I'm really starting to wish that we had put you up for adoption like your mom I mean, like, I really wish that we... No, that's still not better. Damn.
We'll survive no matter what, as long as we have each other.
Do you hear that?
Oh no!
What are you gonna do, Dad?
There's Bigfoot!
See that dumpster over there?
Hide! It's where you belong!
Yeah, I see it.
We'll hide in there.
But I can't walk, Dad.
I'll carry you, don't worry about it.
I would really prefer if you would be quiet. Oh, that's a really good shot. He's coming! He's coming! This is just so... I mean, I have to wonder what the concept was here. Is there, like, any passion? Are they actually trying to make something with this? Because if so, I mean, goodness gracious. Like, they can barely frame and focus the camera on the actors correctly. You know? And now what this, like, cool scene, we had a zombie off camera, we didn't show it. Just hear like we hear a meat rowing sound, and now they're just like, hide in this dumpster. This is real exciting. I mean, this is a real visually exciting sequence of them trying to hide in a dumpster. If only you know that beginning of The Walking Dead where it's the cop guy and there's the little girl and it's like he tries to save her, but it turns out she's a zombie and he's got to shoot her and it's a whole thing. Yeah, if only he had just like seen a zombie and ran and hid in a dumpster and then just The Walking Dead showed up on the screen. That would have been more representative of the later seasons. Why are we staring at this fucking out of focus side of a building? What is happening? Oh, there they are! It's the Zambos! Brains! Spleens! Kidneys! Nobody gave these zombies any direction. These are some real directionless, gormless zombies. And it's weird to look at a zombie and be like, you seem directionless. Like, as an actor playing a zombie, you are a directionless zombie. But, like, because it's a zombie, right? Yeah, that seems like a weird complaint, but it's like, they're just kind of just aimlessly looking around. There's not really any... They don't look like zombies, they just look like a bunch of fucking people in face paint, but that's like, you know, obviously that was gonna happen. I don't know, it's just like, on every level that it can be bad, it manages to be. It's really impressive.
Angel, I don't know what we're gonna do. The whole world's gone mad. But don't worry, girl, I'm gonna get us out of here safe. Did you hear that? Let's go, come.
No, I really didn't hear that. Your dialogue is, once again, as is the theme on this stream, you're so muffled and hard to understand.
Angel, I don't know what we're gonna do.
Okay, this guy is also dubbed.
The whole world's gone mad. But don't worry, girl, I'm gonna get us out of here safe. Did you hear that?
Is this like Alfred Molina's dad or whatever? Giovanni Molina? This dog looks like it wants help. What is with the dog's mouth? Is this dog okay? Should the mouth look like this? This looks like its fucking mouth got carved open or something. Jesus Christ. This guy looks like he could be Giovanni Molina's dad or something. Yeah, no, I guess he's gonna get help and it's gonna be, everything's gonna be fine.
You hear that?
Be quiet.
See, now I'm just imagining a movie where it's like a father and son on the run as they try to avoid the zombie apocalypse. But little do they know, actually, it's not zombies. It's actually just nothing. They're actually just entirely mistaken, and there's no zombies, and they got tricked, and they're, like, hiding in a dumpster, and they're like, I think they're coming this way! And it's just like a regular family. Like, that would be a good movie. Of course, they wind up brutally murdering a bunch of zombies that they think are zombies, but are actually just, like, I don't know, like people at a fucking Value Village.
They're getting closer. Dad.
Apparently that's the plot of both The Road and Fifth Wave. Well, you know, I'm sure those are both... Isn't one of those, like, gritty post-apocalypse fiction and the other one's like a teen drama or something? So I'm sure those are both on the same level. So Michael Morbius is taking exception to me calling the cop guy from Walking Dead the cop guy from Walking Dead and comparing it to, like, Solid Snake. The difference is, nobody really gives a shit about the cop guy from Walking Dead compared to Solid Snake. What's his name, like Rick or something? His name's like some fucking boring pencil neck shit like Rick. I don't know, I didn't watch that garbage. Solid Snake, you're not gonna forget the name that basically just means erect cock. You know, those are not equitable. I'm sorry. I get what you're saying, but yeah. Rick Morty, yes.
The zombies are gone. We'll be all right. All right, stay close to me. Watch your step.
You wanna buy penis enlargement pills? Hey, come on down here. Hey, it all floats down here. Come on.
Daddy, help! Dad, help! Help! You got me!
I mean, but the thing is, again, as a Canadian, you could just tell me that this is just like, you know, Houston, and I'd probably believe you. Groundbreaking new footage of the Ferguson riots will make you cry. Well, you know, I'm glad we've, this very, robust, it's great. This is a great story. This is a wonderful film. I think I'm good on that one. There's more zombie action, I'm sure. Plenty more zombie action. Let's take a look at, well, shit. Moon landing fake? Was it, though? I know the truth is out there, if you want to see. Conspiracy. Sex for favors, conspiracies, secrets, cover-ups, theories. Whoever at Giovanni Molina Studios is, like, buying up all this stock footage, like, they're pretty good at slapping a bunch of stock footage together at the very least.
Come on, come on.
I believe that this nation should commit itself to achieving the goal before this decade is out of landing a man on the moon and returning him safely to the earth.
I love how stupid of a concept that was. This is the greatest dick measuring contest of all time, basically. Like, cause what did that really accomplish for anybody? Yay, we did it! We landed on the moon! We're done! Don't need to fund NASA anymore! No need to check out what's going on up in space anymore! We beat Russia! We're good! It's like, good entire, like, space industry that was motivated by, well, ours is better!
It was one step for man and one giant leap
We chose to go to the moon and other things. Yeah, never forget the other things.
But did it even really happen? It's easily one of the most enduring conspiracy theories of all time. And today, we will attempt to answer, once and for all, did humankind really land on the moon? Or was
what
there
about
any
the other things, though?
chance it could have been faked?
It really doesn't seem like it could have been faked, but was there, like, any chance at all? Like, just even a little? Like, none? Really? That's really unfortunate. We're gonna have to make up a whole documentary now.
Mankind took his first steps on the moon on July 20th, 1969. But America needed more proof, so that government held a press conference to help answer any questions they might have.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Mayan Spacecraft Center. This is the Apollo 11 press conference.
So this is actually just boring. I'm not watching this. Guess who won the $1,000 and almost died?
We're giving away $1,000 today.
Big change on the style of content here, you notice. We've turned into Mr. Beast now. It is Mr. Beast, Darman, and Neil Breen's love child. I guess love child is better than sex child, according to that one chat member. Fine, if I must say love, I feel like that's even worse, but whatever.
We're giving away $1,000 today.
I don't think there was any love in this union. Look at the dubbing again, once again.
We're giving away $1,000 today.
It's almost there. It's you can kind of, he's saying those words, but that's not what we're hearing.
Brace yourself for an unprecedented voyage as we strip away the mask of emotion and dive into the depths of happiness, sadness, and anger. In this immense and revealing documentary, we're embarked
yeah, the little shake that he does is really good, yeah.
on a mission to unearth the personal stories for fuel these
Yay, spaceman!
feelings. Get ready.
Wait, hang on. Was that a...
We'll embark on a mission to unearth the personal stories for fuel these intense feelings. Get
It is.
ready to witness the raw, unfiltered truth of a human.
There's just it's like a slightly down-pitched, like, it's like in the background a little, but there's an air horn in there.
Emotions and gain profound understanding what it means to be human. Today we were speaking to Rodney, Elijah, Jane.
Wait.
Rodney,
right.
Elijah.
Oh, I hate these fucking... We need to really start doing something about these fucking people whose parents just literally just named them wrong. Your name is just wrong. I'm sorry. If you're a real person, really unfortunate for you that your name is wrong. Try again. Can we give them a free new name that's right? At the very least, let them fucking name themselves the real name. Like, let him name himself Elijah with an E and a J. Instead of whatever this fucking creepy garbage is. Aliga. Fuck off.
James and
Aligma. Socio? Okay, no, these names are fake then. That's Socio.
Are they happy, sad, angry, or in love? Let's see who has the best.
So why did you fake the name Aliga instead of Elijah? What the who comes up with that?
Story and wins the $1,000.
Funniest story is I found myself.
Okay, but these people seem like real people. This guy seems a little bit real.
Looking for somebody to spend my life with and decided.
This guy doesn't seem like he's just like an actor or something.
Do online dating.
Okay.
And the first swipe that I made is now my wife.
Oh my God.
So, certain things are just meant to be.
Me personally,
Hey,
I try
Ollie,
not to
bro.
be on the angry side, but sometimes I lose myself when people try me and they try to
Yeah, sometimes people tell me that my name is fucking stupid and that I should change my name and that my name isn't spelled correctly, and you know what? Fuck you. That's just what my name is. Fuck you. I don't see. Why don't you change your name if you don't like names so much? Fuck
walk
you.
all over me. That's where I kind of I lose myself, but majority of the time I try to stay calm, I try to stay peaceful, I try to keep the peace amongst everybody, but I think sometimes...
Alucard! What do you here?
Sometimes my emotions
Wait, that was Maria.
can get to me, and a lot of people like to try me, and then that's where I have to learn how to bite my tongue.
I command you to cease your attack!
If I don't bite my tongue, then I'm going to be saying some crazy and reckless things that'll get me caught up, and I don't need to be caught up, so I try to stay with the peace, but my anger is there.
Boom, boom.
This guy might have some anger issues. But don't forget to subscribe. Just kidding. Subscribe now.
This guy feels like if...
This guy might have...
This guy feels like if Chris Chan was ripped. I don't know. It's just there's...
This guy might have some anger issues. But don't forget to subscribe.
This guy might have some anger issues. He's a bit of a dirty troll. But don't you forget to subscribe, okay? Like, I don't know. There's just something about that.
Just kidding. Subscribe now.
I'm just kidding. It's just a bit of a... It feels a little bit like that.
Hey, I'm James. And guess what? I'm a happy person.
Chris Chad, yeah.
I was sad this morning, but then I got this haircut. My girl, Gio, hooked me up. She's just an awesome individual. Made my day. Now I'm out here skating, doing my thing like I do every day.
What's this guy laughing at?
I consider myself to be a...
What the fuck? Like... Is this channel made as a joke in some way? Are these skit videos? Is this supposed to be manufactured? There's no way that this was intended to just actually be watched like a genuine video. I'm just it cuts to... Ha! What's he laughing at?
What's this guy laughing at?
Oh, what's he laughing at?
I consider myself to be...
what the fuck is this?
A sad person.
Socio over here. He's on a pretty bad path in his life.
Well, it's just I just had like a lot of things happen to me. I'm kind of just like a person that just kind of like takes the punches, rolls with the punches. You know what I mean? And I kind of don't let it get me down, but at the same time, it really affects me on the.
This is such good stock footage, man. Rich, how much stock footage is in this movie?
Inside.
It's nothing but stuff.
I try to keep a smile on my face. I try to put a smile on every single day. You know what I mean? But, you know what I mean? I'm not like working. I'm homeless. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. And then.
Oh, okay. You're homeless. All right.
I'm just living off the beach right now. My stuff's in my car, and I just can't find work. It's just, you know what I mean?
Well, maybe the reason you...
I'm just living off the beach right now. My stuff's in my car.
I'm sorry. I can think of a few reasons why you might have trouble finding work. Chief among them, looking like you're, trying to be in corn or something.
I just can't find work. It's just,
this
all
weird,
these things are happening.
Like sunburst hat that he's wearing, or like...
I don't know. It kind of feels like they happen for no reason. You know what I mean? Like, I try to keep my faith, and I try to say that everything happens for a reason, but it's just so hard when like everything keeps coming at you.
Yeah, I don't know what this is. This guy is like giving us his whole fucking life. This is Socio, by the way. That's his name. He's giving us his whole life story.
And, all these problems, and I know poor me, like, complaining about all these problems, and everybody's got problems, but, like, at the same time, I see all these people walking around, they got their car, their house, and everything, and me, I'm just kind of, like, sitting here, like, what am I doing, you know what I mean?
Well, you got your cool hat, bro. Somebody had to make those dreads happen, those braids, whatever.
I've tried to work hard in the past, but I just can't seem to lay anything down, like, solid, you know what I mean? So yeah.
Why are we here? Why is this Steppen from Wheel of Time TV show, motherfucker, showing up and taking up half of the fucking runtime of this video when we have no interest in him and we're just meant to feel really sorry for this guy? And what the fuck? Who gives a shit? Because, like, his name is Socio. I don't think he's a real guy. I think he's a character.
An easy decision.
Or they just are making fun of him or like something.
There's lots of people with
different issues.
Are we
different
gonna
emotions.
are we gonna like give him money? Is that who gets the $1,000?
A lot of great people out there. Most of them are struggling. We think we made the right decision.
I really enjoy the cuts. You can hear the mouse clicking when he stops his recording.
Most of them are struggling.
Click there, right there.
We think we made the right decision.
Could you not have just recorded yourself like in front of the camera like you are here and done your audio? Because he's recording each line individually. You can hear him clicking for each line.
Different issues, different emotions.
There was a click there. There was a click for different emotions. That was a whole recording of him just saying different emotions.
A lot of great people out there. Most of them.
That was another cut. It wasn't a click, but it was a cut.
Struggling.
And that was a click.
We think we made the right decision.
He has to be like from Italy, and maybe he's doing his best like American accent. Like he's trying really hard and he has to like stitch it together in that way. I don't know, man. You could just have an accent. It's fine. This whole fucking weird chopped up production is so strange.
Hey, buddy, guess what? We looked over all the footage, and we decided, brother, here's a $1,000 gift card. Oh, thank you so much for helping us.
So, I'm confused. So, guess who won the $1,000 and almost died is the name of the video. And I guess I thought that it was gonna be like a fucking game show or something, like one of you guess who wins the something. But no, it's instead just here's some people. Here's Rodney, who was really lucky, and the first person he met on on dating app was wife. Here's this guy who I guess doesn't deserve to be happy and have money because I got anger issues and his name is stupid. We got this guy who looks like he beats his secretary, and I guess he doesn't deserve to have money because his girl Gio hooked him up with a sick haircut, so now he's out here skating like he does every day, and he doesn't deserve money because he was laughing weird. But Socio deserves money, and he gets the $1,000 because fully half of this video is just dedicated to how life is hard for him. But like none of these are real people, and I don't buy that you gave them monies, and none of this is real, and I just do not comprehend what the point of this could possibly be.
Well,
I just don't understand what could possibly have been the idea here in making because it's not real.
Decided, brother, here's a $1,000 gift card.
Oh, thank you so much for helping us. Oh my goodness, bro. Hey, bro.
Oh man, I love people that. Man, I love that Giovanni Molina is probably like nearly 50 or something, and there's clearly certain angles where you can tell that he's like getting pretty old, but then he's one of those guys who
we think
wants to pretend he looks like Joey Tribbiani, so he gets like the spray tan and he gets his hair in the perfect location and he gets all ripped and everything. Like, yeah, man. Yeah, don't worry. You'll never age a day in your life, dude. You're just don't worry.
Thank you so much for helping us. Oh my goodness, bro. Hey, bro.
Yeah, is that facelift? That I would believe it. Yeah.
Stay strong, stay soft, don't give up. Okay. All right, get your life
It
together.
looks like Fred Armisen from the side.
You can make it, man. Yeah, man. Everything's good. Everything's gonna work out. Hey, you guys.
Wait, that's just the fucking other guy from before. That's the guy with the sick haircut who was laughing, who's just also in the background. Is this just made to, like, troll people? Because, like, is this made for the same idiots that watch Darman, but, like, it's, like, rubbing it in your face how fake it is and full of shit it is? But, like, who could ever buy this? Look at him. It's him. It's that guy. He's skateboarding.
Get your life together.
This like, elderly old man character, hip old man grandpa with a cool haircut, and his girl Gio, and he goes skateboarding. And what the fuck is this?
You can make it, man. Yeah, man. Everything's good. Everything's gonna work out. Hey, you guys. This guy, you love him. Let's pray for him. Never give up.
I guess there's a chance that they, like, all filmed some random people at a location, I guess? I don't know, it just feels so fake. It feels so fictional. These people all feel like they're, like, fake characters, I don't know. Most of all, Giovanni Molina.
Giovanni Molina
Studios. Okay, alright, well that's good. I think that'll do it. We'll read some super chats here. That was some more Giovanni Molina. I enjoy him and his studios. You know, he has some good studios over at Giovanni Molina. You want studios? Giovanni's got them. $5 from Dr. Hookimon, Toontown, Old School, RuneScape, Lucifer, Rosalina, Footstem 99. First vid and day ruined, giving me flashbacks of my online experience as a child. It lessens when you become visibly adult, smiley faces. Multiple smiley faces. Oh, I don't feel like those smiley faces are real smiley. Oh dear. Oh, I'm sorry. £5 from Francis Hayes. Ah yes, the unironic snapback. Red flag for personality defects. Keep up the claw. Keep it up, claw. Loving the content wave lately. Well, I've been enjoying it myself. Thank you for sticking around for it. It's been a whole wave, frankly. It's been a monster mash. It's been a smash. $2 from Get That Griff. Good afternoon, Claw. Maybe watch God's Gang today. Maybe another time. When we watch more of Life with Grandpa, we might do God's Gang. $5 from Evil Tomato Man. Spark the Electric Jester 3 is a Sonic-inspired game that's actually good, and probably one of the few that is. Also enjoy the $5. I played a little of 3. I played a lot of 2 back when that was the newer one, but I didn't get into 3 too much. I know that that's better. I have some issues with the way the characters control in those games. Having to, like, hold down the left trigger to do, like, I forget, it's like a very crucial move that feels like it should just be on one button, but you have to, like, hold 2 buttons or something. It's a little bit annoying. It's not my favorite, but it's pretty good overall. Yes, the level design, 3 is the one that has the level that's basically, imagine if Sonic Heroes Rail Canyon level was, like, playable and not a frustrating nightmare. Like a bunch of rails in a train theme suspended over, like, a canyon. And, like, yeah, it's basically that, but it's, like, not a nightmare. It's not a horrible, horrible nightmare that goes on way too long, like it does in Sonic Heroes, obviously. In Spark 3, it's actually pretty good. Yeah, I haven't played too much of it, but it's pretty alright, I would agree, yes. $2 from Catcubus. You have to turn your VPN off to view Etsy. Well, that's stupid. $5 from Kate. Thanks for the weirdo stream, Claw. Cheers. Well, yeah, you're welcome. This has been it's been an enjoyable weirdo stream. We're moving on in just under a half an hour now to do some weirdo Halo. We might do a speed Halo. We may even do Krusty Krab fry cook wars. Who knows? $2 from Aurelius. This grandpa is not the grandpa I know and love. Which grandpa are you after? I'm all about those butt grandpas from MGS4. You know, Old Snake and Liquid Ocelot. The butt grandpas are what it's all about, really. Vomit Omelet has been a member for 3 months. We can't see the video, bud. Well, I'm sorry. You didn't miss too much that time, at least. I boomered a bit, but it was just, all you missed was fucking David running a car down a thing too fast and Granddaddy deciding it was spanking time as a result. Exiled Postman says it's fun with another a month membership. Thank you to both of you, by the way. Thank you. Exiled Postman says it's funnier without the visuals, I think. Yeah, it can be sometimes. You have to listen to me just describe the madness. It's crazy people, visually descriptive video or whatever. For the viewing impaired, I'll describe it for you. It'll be great. £2 from Niall Scott. God's poetic punishment: getting run over by Dad. I got run over by my father. It's a classic Christmas song. Joe Vanny the hyena with $2. God, I have nothing to do with this. Yeah, it's just like a family cutaway gag to God up in heaven. Whoa, 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 whoa! I washed my hands of this one. Whoa, shit, jeez. Oh God. Me. Something like that. $2 from Autistic Wolf. Have some the Lord's money for devil's lettuce. Well, it's a God-made plant, you know. It's God grew it, and no man can tell me what I can do with it or what I can't do with it, or something. I remember there was like some weed lady that was at the Romana Digiulo riot thing in Peterborough. That one woman was like seated next to her because she seemed reasonable. And the weed lady just started going off about them and their fake virus. We'll stop them or something. It was like just some crazy shit. And she was like, "Yeah, I thought that she was normal because weed, but no, she was probably. To be fair, she was probably the least crazy person there. But you know, $2 from Michael Morbius. The best Starburst are the all red. They make an all red bag? Oh no, that's awful. They actually do? Oh, that's disgusting. What are you gonna mix it with if it's all red? You're gonna just have the red ones alone? What, you can't even mix it with one of the good ones so it becomes palatable? Oh, that's disgusting. That's just awful. $2 from Zen. Base cherry flavor hater. Take some money. Yeah, I'll take it. Thank you. You know, the real shame is they have like 100. It's not like Reese's, where they have like 1 million fucking variants, but they have like gummy Starburst and they have like sour Star. I think they have a few different ones. They don't have the pink one near me. I have to like order that online if I want some pink Starburst. It's fucking AIDS. $5 from Alan Sampson. Missed the robot song at the end of Grandpa and book recommendation. Reforming the Potter's Clay by Donald James Parker. Why so of Christian movies. Book recommendation? I mean, Reforming the Potter's Clay. The Potter's Clay. A book trailer for the brawl between magic and miracles. Religious intolerance. Prayer taken out of schools. Oh my god, this is so many people's desktop. I know it. The diminishing boundary between church and state. Wait, shouldn't that be a good thing for you people? Don't you want there to be no boundary between church and state? Don't you want the state to just be one big church, basically? Oh, we're gonna lay down some hip-hop beats for Jesus, y'all. Word! The God Squad. So, what? Like, wielding the the occult. This is a book, I guess? This is a trailer for his book. A welcome addition to the world of Christian fiction, Apex Reviews. Look at the clip art witches on the cover. Okay. Well, I mean, I already have books I want to look at on this channel. I still need to read the fucking Houndy Crunchers book. That's still happening. But it is on Amazon, and it's $16! Okay, I can get it on Kindle Unlimited. Yeah, maybe. There's not even a preview available? I don't even know how long it is. Does it say? 220 pages, but I don't know how long that actually leads to. It's a Miracles versus Magic brawl. As the Holy Spirit-led God Squad members of Lincoln Middle School try to follow the promptings of the Spirit to deal with the occult, including Harry Potter, and more ordinary problems as well. Well, you know, that just sounds fabulous. Thank you for sharing. I don't know why you're even aware of this book that has 3 reviews. The YouTube video has like 400 views from like 15 years, from 2008. So I don't even know why you're aware of it, but sure. $2 from Autistic Wolf. This dollar store Owen Wilson with canned laughter. $5 from Kate. Thank you for the Funem stream. Funny! $2 from Autistic Wolf. I know a YouTuber that named his son Alpha Zero. What? Like... Well, I mean... You know, as a big Arion fan, I could see myself naming my kid, like, Alpha Y or something, you know. Alpha Forever. Y Forever will be the name of my child, so... I guess maybe I could see that. You know, I could see that. $30 for Milk Steak. Thank you very much. Thank you. I appreciate it. I hope that you had a fun stream. I hope that everybody had a fun stream. We're going to be ending it now. Next stream will be spook themed in some way. Probably tomorrow night or something. We'll do some, I think some, maybe a mix of things, potentially, because there's a few things I want to get to. But at the very least, I'd like to do some, like, creepypasta fan fiction type stuff. Creepy fanfic, and then maybe also just actually read a couple creepypastas or something. Look up recently written ones and see if we get anything funny. So that'll maybe be tomorrow, or whenever the next stream is. We'll be doing another spooky one. Thank you for sticking by this totally non-frightening stream where we looked at multiple videos from cults and crazy people that were into children or something. What a great stream this was, man. Yeah, once again, if it's not a stream that's supposed to be scary, it's probably gonna have some real horrifying stuff. So I hope you enjoyed some of the horrifying stuff. Yeah, take it easy, everybody. If you're on the Discord server, we're gonna be playing Halo over there. You can join in if you've got Master Chief Collection, either on your stupid ass Xbox or on your PC. You can play Halo with us. Do not join just to tell me that you like my videos. Do not join just to tell me about the cool weird guy you know on DeviantArt who I should totally look at on stream sometime, because you will become a laughingstock on the server. I will make sure of it. And not in the fun way, in the way where you're not even there. You will probably be banned, and you will not even know that people are laughing at you. You won't even be there if you have, like, if you're one of those weird fucking people that wants to be bullied or something. You won't even know that that's happening. You're just gonna have people making fun of you somewhere, and you're not even gonna get to reap the benefits of it. So don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. Play Halo with us. And if you beat me during Halo Night, I will tell you to get AIDS and die. So thank you for watching, everybody. Take it easy. I'll see you next time. Next time we're going to get spooky again. And $2 from Daphne Delilah. Thank you for all the funem. We had some real funem today. Thank you for the viewem. Thank you for viewem my stream. I'll see you guys next time. Penis.